myself positioned, good people. What's going on this one evening? It's your boy Gaming Dad, and we back with another. Oh, I'm gonna cut this off. Woo. Another Monday night. What's going on, good people? Let's see who got up in here first. All right, Q1. What was it? See, I'm gonna call you Q1XZ. Q and you gonna come together. Let's go come together. What's going on, man? What's going on? So SOC in the building. Hold on, get some typing going on. I got Q. Oh, this is KJ. What's going on, KJ? Man, how your wonderful parents doing, man? Tell them I said, what up, though? Let me get this typed in. See? All right, Q1XZ in the building, aka KJ. SOC in the building. Don't worry, forgive me for right now. I ain't looking at the screen. I'm typing. I get everybody's names in right. What's going on, Neo? What's going on, my man? How you doing today, man? Glad you made it to the stream. Neo the one. I think somebody just walked into my room. Who just walked in?
It was me, sorry.
Alright. That's alright. My daughter just walked in the room. CMG in the building. I'm not even gonna type your whole name. It's CMG for now on. CMG. What's going on with you? Everybody coming into Sir Dan Dude. What's going on, my brother? Let me get you typed in, Sir Dan Dude. Hold on, if I can get it right. I'm about to spell it wrong. Alright. So you know how we do. What's going on? TS Nintendo Gamer. Hey, what do the TS stand for? I'd like to know. But you in here, my man. Let me get you typed in. Nintendo. See, oh man, CMG man. I meant to respond to you back on Instagram. Hey man, listen, that car man. They don't never change my trash in my classroom, and so after I sent it to you, I just kind of just tossed it in the trash. But they cleaned up all my trash, man. I'm sorry. I was like, dang. I was like, man, they don't never clean up my trash. Never. I'm always the one taking my trash out, but they got in there and got it. So, dang. I don't know. We trying to figure it out. It's a yo. Called in. It's like Q said, yo, I'm gonna be called in 7. Oh, called in. Oh, listen, I'm tripping. I don't know what that means, so forgive me. Supreme 98, what's going on with you? It's been a minute since you've been in the stream. Welcome back, my brother. Supreme 98. Wait. Yeah, man, listen. Madden for free. I'll talk about that later on the stream. Oh, man, Steve M, man. I thought about you this weekend, man. Oh, man, y'all got Tom Brady'd up to... I mean, they did y'all wrong. You got did wrong, my brother. But welcome to the stream. What's going on, Daniel? Let me go ahead and get these names in here if I can type right. Man, listen, I spelled Daniel's name all wrong. Boy, I wish you can see this typing, but you can't right now. Stafford. All right, yep. So, Madden gonna be free. We'll talk about that in a minute. Right, now listen, not the pack. All right, man. I know that's sensitive. That's sensitive, Steve. I want to talk about the packs. But yeah, I sure enough thought about it. I was like, man, I know Steve, like, he going crazy. Because I would be. I ain't gonna lie. That was the Lions. Boy, this would be a sad stream. It's Gaming Dad. Did you hear games? Listen, buddy, I posted it on my Instagram. Listen, I'm kind of mad because look, it shot up. It was like $140, but then it dropped back down. It ended up balling like around $80. But still, for it to be $80 is crazy, man. Listen, real talk. I own GameStop stock, and I bought it when it was $5. So imagine how much I made. Boy, I tell you, listen, I'm trying to tell people, invest. Hey, Holly. What's going on with you? Let me get you typed in, Holly. Welcome to the stream, young lady. Representing the UK. Oh. Hey, man, listen, even though it wasn't a whole lot of Nintendo news, but it was just a lot of news, man. There's a lot of news all over the place. A little bit of here, a little bit there. So, yeah, it should definitely be pretty good tonight. All right, let's see. Sir Dan, dude. Boo, boo, boo. Shane, what's going on? Watch your channel for a bit. Hey, Shane, man. Get Shane a hand clap one time, man, for coming into the stream tonight. Hey, Shane, man, by you coming into the stream tonight, every week, man, I give out a $10 eShop card, man. All you gotta do, man, is once again subscribe to me here on YouTube, and also follow me on Twitter or on Instagram, or both. Either one that you choose, and that's how I would typically get your codes to you. I prefer Twitter because me and CMG had this issue where, you know what, if you click on that picture, if you don't write that code down right then, Instagram will just, delete that bad boy. So you be you know, we be in this situation. But I'm gonna try to hook my man CMG up. I'm gonna try to figure it out. He might have to wait a little bit, but I'm gonna hook him up. I told him this year is gonna be the year of me giving out more, so I'm gonna try my best to take care of him. All right, but Shane, man, welcome to the stream, my brother, man. I hope you have a good time tonight. Nice chill stream, non-toxic environment, man. We don't do none of that. We just kick it. All right. Let's see who we got else. He's always all good game. No, man, listen, man. I like to take care of my people, man. They're my people. Got to take care of them. What's going on, Milo? Milo 2002. Hey, Milo, man. I have been seeing you working, man. I graded a lot of your work today. So good, you know, congratulations on that, man. Keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at a steady pace. So shout out to Milo. Hey, champ. What's going on, buddy? How you doing, man? Daddy sent you that allowance today. Hope you got it. Krakens. All right, got you in there, buddy. Hey, Geeky. How you doing? Geeky's in the building. The Smith family. Where my boy Ben at? We gotta get Ben his own account. Let's see what else we got going on here. Hold on, CMG. You must have said something. Yeah, Madden 21 is matter of fact, listen, if you have Game Pass, if you have an Xbox, you got Game Pass, you get Madden for free anyway. But for those of you who don't have Madden for free, Madden is coming out for free for a few days though, because there's no Pro Bowl this weekend. So from the 28th through the 31st, you get Madden for free. So we're gonna talk about that later on. I talked about it now. I'll talk about it again. All right, my man Oliver in the building. I'm gonna start calling you Oliver North. I'm like, who is Oliver North? You're gonna look it up. You're like, oh man, I'm not this bum. Oh man, they made a new Dolby In Switch controller with red thumbsticks. What? I seen this one. I don't know if you guys, somebody else came to me and said, hey, they did another Dolby Switch controller, and I've been searching for it, but I can't find it. But I'm about to look for it. But they did make this one controller that looks like the Dolby Switch, but it's like a blend of the Dolby and the Split Pad Pro. Spawn Wave. He did a video on it, man. It was decent, but I mean, to me, it was like, was it worth me going out and purchasing? Now, if they send me one, I'll review it. I'm reviewing one now that I swear, man, is the smallest Pro controller. It's probably the best Pro controller for kids. That's probably gonna name the video. The best Pro controller for kids, because it's small, but it's nice though. For some reason or another, this having it that small. But I'll talk about that at a later video. That video is coming. Working on a review right now. All right, let me get through. Make sure I got Oliver chimed in. It's already dropped the like. Man, listen, shout out to give Oliver, man, a hand clap. You know, you make me remember. Hey, good people, man, don't forget, man, just take a small time right now. Hit that like button, man. I don't know how many people we got watching. We got 13 watching. Let's at least get 13 likes in the building. I would really, really appreciate it. Definitely those likes help out the channel. And you know what? Right now, I see we got, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people that's already in, but we got 13 people watching. That means somebody done dropped off. Whoever you are, better come back. All right. Cool Breeze Jr.'s in the building. What's going on, Cool Breeze Jr.? Frankie J. What's going on? What up, Gaming Dad? And the fam. Hope everyone is going good. Shout out to Frankie J. Welcome to the stream, my brother. You know, Frankie J, I really want to call you Frankie Beverly and Maze. Whoa, whoa. Oh, man, I'm telling you. Woo, my jam's right there. Let me get you typed in. Cool Breeze Jr. I told you, I'm not typing Jared McKinney in. No. Cool Breeze Jr. Yes, sir. It's in there. It's a cool breeze. Say I'm in here. Says, do you have Super Mario Maker 2? I do. Yes, I do. If so, I can send you my level code. Ah! Yeah. Hey, listen. Hey, Oliver, man. Man, if you got Twitter, man, shoot me a message on Twitter, man, so we can kick it about that. Yeah, I would definitely love to get your level. And if you wouldn't mind, I would play it live. I can't do it tonight though, but I will play it live. Matter of fact, I got a game tomorrow. I'm gonna figure it out. That would be dope. It says he's finished up some extra study material. Math test tomorrow. That's right. Let's right, Ben. Get the math in, buddy. If I can get more kids, I tell you, listen, for all you who got kids, man, make sure your kids are on top of their math, at least at the 3rd grade level. They gotta listen, those key principles, adding, subtracting, multiplication, those things, you know what, you'd be surprised how many high schoolers I deal with who do not know how to do like that really basic simple math, percents. You know what, if I go to the grocery store and I buy 5 loaves of bread, but a loaf of bread is 20% off, how much do I pay? Those kind of problems, man, they cannot function. They be like, huh, what are you talking about? 5 loaves of bread? They still doing this. And you know what? Listen, when I get those kids, man, they already jacked. So you know what? Who I blame? I blame all those weak teachers. If you're a weak teacher, you should quit. I'm saying it. Can't stand weak teachers. AST is in the building. I'm glad you here, AST. He said that the immediate control link is above. Above where? I need that link. I hope I can find. Listen, I'm gonna try to find it because I want to get into that. It says, okay. All right, I got AST. Let me get you typed in AST. AST is in the building. All right, Tyler said, okay. Forgot it was Monday. Sean, no, what's going on, man? What up, though? What's going on? Represent Facebook. Got that Renaissance Football League. Hey, man, let me say, listen, I had a ball. An absolute ball this Sunday. You know what? The Renaissance Electronic Football League reached out to me and had me do my wheel for their selection service. Man, we had a good time. It wasn't very long, probably about maybe 45 minutes, man. It was 45 minutes of fun. We had a good time talking to Lions and football, things of that nature. So just want to give them a shout out, man, and thank them again for, saying, let me come on in and do my thing. But Sean, man, hey, man, listen, by you coming in tonight, man, I get a free $10 eShop code. But if you don't got a Nintendo Switch, but you might have Xbox or PlayStation, you know what, I'll switch it out and get you one of those cards. It just won't be as soon as tomorrow or tonight. You know what, you might have to wait a couple days. But, man, by you chiming in tonight and saying, what up, though, you've entered the win. So I got you chimed into my wheel right now, Sean. Appreciate you. Hey, man, y'all get show Sean some love in the chat. He gets a hand clap one time. No horn, man. Not to the end. People get the horn at the end. Or they say something crazy to me like they never played Super Mario 64 or something. They get the horn for that. So can I send you the code through Instagram? Also, it's kind of hard, so sorry in advance. All right, listen. Hey, yeah, man, send it to me through Instagram. That'd be good. Gaming Dad 3 if you're not a follower already. Say Fred. This week flew by so fast. Man, it did. It was like it was a blink and we was here. All right, let me see if I can turn this camera just a tad bit. All right, good. I don't want to be too much. It said, did you hear about the Switch Pro rumors? There's a bunch of them, but I haven't heard one today. What did you hear? That's a good question. It says, playing Among Us as gaming dad fan as we speak. Oh my goodness, AST. Give AST the hand claps. AST that's my girl right there. AST represents. All right, how long are you? Oh, 26 minutes in, right on time. I like to always get started a half an hour after I get on. So besides that, that was my highlight of the week. Representing the Electronic Football League. But what's like we came before, broadcasting on Facebook, Twitter. I think Periscope getting ready to go away. But Periscope is, I think we live on Periscope as well. Okay, yeah, I did. I'm talking about that tonight. Yep. Holly. Holly she's talking about the pro rumors about the Nintendo developers talking about it. Yeah. I thought that article was kind of interesting. All right, we got 14 people watching. Hey, let's get 14 people liking. If you're on Facebook, man, if you're watching on Facebook, don't feel free, man, to share my video. And also hit the like button. And, I think the more people that know about this channel know that, hey, we got a content creator out there that's chill. We'll bring you the good news and have a good time with you and crack a couple jokes. I pray that my channel blows up. That would be an excellent blessing. But I would tell you this here. Tip of the day. Invest. I would tell you, if people, what's going on? Vic is back, baby. Give Vic the hand claps one time. Hey, Vic, first week was last Monday, man. I was hoping he'd come back. We had such a good time, and he asked intelligent questions. I love that interaction. And Vic is back. Vic says, "What's going on, Gimme Dad?" See, I'm envisioning this from Victor's picture. This is how I envision he's talking. He's saying, "What's going on, Gimme Dad? I believe there's going to be an upgraded dock for the Switch that will support 4K instead of a new Switch. Save on cost." Ha! Shout out to Vic. You know what? I'm gonna speak on this real quick. I still say it's both. I'm saying it's both. I'm telling you. I think they'll give people options though. I think what's going to be the difference is that the Switch is the Switch is going to be able to use both docks, but I still think they're going to get them some options. It's going to be some options. I think that dock is going to be the bridge to 4K, which would be smart. I think that would be smart. I think they're going to sell the dock by itself, and they're going to sell combo. Because why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you buy a new Switch and a new dock? They're going to make money. In this case, for instance, like, hey, you know what? If I could pay this $100 and just get the dock and take my same Switch and upgrade to 4K, it's a win-win. Win-win. So I think that's a great way to look at it. Matter of fact, before I forget, Vic, let me get you typed into the wheel. Vic is in there. SOC. So I'm pre-ordering 3D World over the weekend for the poster. Listen, I ain't laughing. I ain't mad at you. Listen, one thing that I loved about working at GameStop is that I would get access to all kind of posters, like all they like promo material. At the end, they would just take it down and throw it away. They were like, you know what? Do you want this stuff, man? I got all kind of Mario posters, but I'm kind of mad. They had like if you went into GameStop, they had when they was advertising for 3D Mario, and they had like the posters from each game. So I was able to get Sunshine, and I was able to get Odyssey, but I couldn't get 64. Somebody else claimed it before me. Busters. That's what happened when you're the low man on the totem pole. However, I love me some posters. So, oh yeah, I pre-ordered mine too. So I'm assuming this pre-order. Matter of fact, SOC, where did you pre-order yours at? That's a good question. I was watching Chicken Run and I thought of something. They should make a Chicken Run game for the Switch. What is Chicken Run? I'm assuming that must be an anime. Let me know in the chat, Holly. I would like to know. All right, good people. Listen, we are 30 minutes in. We're right on time, so we're gonna go ahead. All right, I'm gonna find this last comment. Then we can start. Steve M says, "I used to work at the movie theaters, and we sometimes got to take home the posters and cardboard displays." Yeah, I thought it was dope. I mean, I was really they got this like cardboard Mario, and you know what? I was gonna get it too, and I said, "Where am I gonna put this thing at?" That what came the problem. Like I could break it down and put it in my room somewhere, which I probably should have done. I hate when I think about things after the fact. But It is what it is. I started watching Voltron again. You know what? I would tell you. I tell you what we are. Voltron is dope. I tell you, anybody, if you have not watched Voltron, you want a good series to get into, Voltron is dope. I am currently watching Transformers. I'm rewatching the first season. Now this is the Netflix animation. This is this is Transformers that's made by Netflix, and it's super good. So I think the first season was like it's a trilogy. It's 3 seasons. So they only got season 1 and season 2 out. So me and my kids, me and Tyler's younger brothers and sisters, are watching. We're rewatching the first season, and then we're gonna migrate to the second season. That's something we're doing on a nightly basis. So, so that, and then I finished the Mandalorian, which was super good. If you any kind of a Star Wars fan, I mean, if you're just a little bit of Star Wars, Mandalorian was good, man. Cool Breeze is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and get you typed in, my brother. Welcome to the stream. All right, Cool Breezy is in the building. No, ACMG, no, man. Listen, they got a newer version of Voltron, not the old Voltron, even though that's on Netflix as well. But they got a newer version of Voltron that's dope. I'm telling you, worth watching. I think it's. Hey Tyler, how many seasons is Voltron? Is it 5 or 6 seasons? Super good though, super good. So I also made a Super World. Oh my goodness. Yeah, man, you can send me them codes, Oliver, so I can get on. You might listen. I might need to get back on that Mario 35 and practice my skills. It's like a great egg escape, but with chicken. Okay, I might have checked that out. The first Transformers was with that show back in the night. Man, listen, CMG, the movie. I'm telling you, you gotta watch the movie. Watch the Transformers movie from 1986. It is by far the best way to watch Transformers. SOC said, I pre-ordered mine at my local game. So, oh, good. I did too. So I didn't know they were coming with a poster. Oh man, so if it's coming with a poster, I'm gonna get it in. I forget. Please excuse my hat. Now you can see right through it, but I love this PlayStation hat, man. It fit me so snug. Sorry about that, Oliver. I got you. Send me a folder. All right, I'm gonna check that out. Seeing Godzilla vs. Kong trailer reminds me of the old Primal Rage game. Man, that trailer was dope. Once again, that's something else. To be honest, I'm glad when COVID kind of get itself together. You know, we can kind of start to go back to a little bit of normalcy. Because I miss going to the movies. I really do. And that was like, that was our little treat as a family. That's what, we just kind of say, all right, let's go to the show. I miss that. So, definitely. Hey, what's going on, Melissa? Representing Facebook in the building. Oh, that's my favorite coach. Hey, this chick, listen, I ain't gonna call you a chick, but this young lady right here, boy, could run. Oh, man. And I remember at one point in time when she was in middle school, she started to doubt herself. I was like, nah, you go out there, man. You fast, girl. And she got better and better and better. And I'm so glad for her. I miss your big head self. All right. I love when my students chime in here. It'd be the best. All right. My man Vic had a question. I had to wait. You heard about Konami's outsourcing their games. I did not know that. Adds to the rumor of Silent Hill and Metal Gear remake. I did hear the Silent Hill part, and it was rumblings about the Metal Gear, but I didn't know it was like official. It's like with just kind of rumblings. But when that becomes official, that is, whoo, man. Vic, I tell you this much, man. The minute they say Metal Gear Solid remake, they can go ahead and just drop the Metal Gear Solid collection. I almost bought Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 for the PS Vita. I almost went back and rebought it. I was looking for it on eBay. Almost, it was like $27. I almost bought it. Because them games was just that good. So, hey, listen, Vic, that would be dope. I'll be all about that, my brother. Ah, look at you. Ah! Hey, listen, Melissa, if I haven't said it to you, hey, I love the haircut. The haircut is dope. All right, good people, let's go ahead and get into, you know what, even though I usually send out a thing on Twitter, but I forgot today. Be all right. Charge to my head, not to my heart. All right, first news item. Boop. I had to start off with Xbox. I want to get it out the way, man. Man, what was they thinking? I want to say, man, what was Xbox thinking? Did they really think that was gonna fly? Do you really think you're just gonna say, all right? You know, Netflix, they get you. You know, as Netflix will just send you out an email saying, oh, we've raised your monthly price by $1. You're like, you be mad, but you're like, all right. But man, if Netflix would have came and said, all right, we doubling it, I'd be like, man, buy Netflix. I'm gonna find some way to I'm going to get with my neighbor next door. We're going to get together. We're going to share this account or something. But, man, I'm not. Absolutely was not. Man, I was ready to cancel my subscription immediately. But you know what? It was just on the go, which I think Xbox was trying to say, listen, if you're going to keep the goal to not come to Game Pass Ultimate, well, we're going to charge you out the wazoo. That's the only way. I think they're trying to force people over to Game Pass Ultimate, which I get it, but man, not double. Woo, boy! I tell you, listen, the people got so, the backlash was so real. I mean, I was just like, hey, you know what? Go ahead, Xbox, eat it up. You deserve every ounce of backlash for that really ballsy, idiotic decision. I mean, you have to really have some cojones to say, all right, we're just about to double it. I mean, that was like a really gangster move, you know. It was like, you know, you can see him in the meeting right now telling some, yeah, you know what, we need to recoup this money from this Bethesda deal. How we do it? We just charge them, we just double the price on them. They're either gonna come to Game Pass Ultimate, or they're gonna pay the money, or they won't get to play online at all. Crazy, right? That is absolutely crazy, man. How do you do that? How do you feel comfortable making that kind of decision? RYYT in the building. Shout out to RYYT. Give him the hand clap one time. Boop. Welcome to the stream, my brother. So, all right, let's see. Oh, minutes talking about that headset, it feels a lot better too. I bet you it do. You know what? I have at one point in time. Sometimes, you know what? It's been so long since I've had hair. You know, I cut my hair bald when I was 18. I've been bald ever since I was 18. Over half my life, I've been bald. And sometimes, like, man, I wish I could just cut my hair again. But I have nothing to cut, so I'll be shaving it. Like tonight, when I get done tonight, I'm shaving it clean, bald head for school tomorrow. Oh, that's right. I'm not going to school. You know why I'm not going to school? My son was on a bus with somebody who had COVID. He got a quarantine for 10 days. That's how I felt. Because I don't got to work tomorrow. That is the best. Hey, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget. But I was so happy. I was like, oh, man. Joshua, dang. Oh yeah, I won't be there tomorrow. That's how it was. This is how it played out. So I know I've been asking this for the past few weeks, but have you tried? I have not. I have not yet. Because you know what? Okay, the question is, all right, Sir Dandu. The question is that game on Xbox or PS or the PlayStation? Because I don't think it's on Switch. Oh, if it's on Switch, I don't know what it's on. Besides, I know you play it on Steam rather, and I don't have Steam, and I don't I don't play on my Mac, so you gotta let me know where I gotta play it at. That'll be good. Alright, he said, what's up? Say, Gaming Dad, please, crossplay for Kratos. Ooh, that's funny. That is funny. I gotta laugh at that. That's funny. Listen. I salute you on that one. He said, play as Kratos. Boy. His voice is dope. I said, come here, boy. Did I ask you that, boy? That was stupid, boy. That's so funny. That was funny. Alright. You should try out Octopath Traveler. Okay, so this is my question. Now, my daughter has Octopath. But, you know what? I haven't played it. I am not a big fan of turn-based RPGs. I'm not. I never have. I tried it. It was like, it was like watching milk dry. I was like, But I want to. See what I'm saying? Like, I'm such an action RPG guy. You know, cause I like to be able to control. But when I take turns, man, it's be like, that's how I be feeling, man. So I have not tried Octopath Traveler, even though I heard it's super good. Everyone has rave reviews about it. Said, it's only on Steam. See, yeah, I don't play on PC. Even though I'm trying to convince this company, I'm really trying to convince this company to, you know, build me a box. One of my customers, well, not one of my customers, but a customer in GameStop recently. I had my last day, last weekend before last. And he came in and was like, hey, man, you know, our brother, you know what, he might better work something out for you on his own little spot. So I'm hoping that works out, and that'll be great. Let's see. Oliver said, they're about to do a really good dance. I was like, I bet. Boy. Well, listen, when Kratos started talking, and then come to find out what the dude looked like who actually do the voice, I was like, man, that was crazy. But yeah, back to the story, man, about Xbox, man. I know we side streamed for a minute, but man, I was like, man, that was just an absolutely dumb move. And then you know what? And then like the next day, they was like, I'm sorry, so sorry. They was sorry, and you know what? They had to come out with that. The only good thing out of it, Xbox got a lot of press. I would say that because everybody, their mama was on top of their head for that decision. All right, next news item. Man, when I found out that this game, in fact, let me get this a little bit bigger. I know you're like, why is he adjusting his screen? All right, let me just readjust this. Just a tad bit. All right, make it just a tad bit better. But when I found out Among Us sold 3.2 million on the Switch before the end of December. Because, you know, before, you know, it was a story before about Among Us that, like, you know, they wasn't, even with the games on, like, all these different systems, they wasn't making any money. I mean, that, like, you know, they were making a little bit here, a little bit there, but they wasn't making the amount of money compared to the amount of people playing the game. Because I think at one point in time, it was like over 500 million people. Over 500 million people simultaneously playing this game. But they wasn't reaping a whole lot of benefit from it. So I'm glad. I had no problems paying $5 on the Switch to play this game. So I was glad. Like, my daughter was like, no, I got it on my phone. I didn't mind. So I support good developers who make good games, and so it was a good thing for me. I loved it. I'm so glad that I'm glad they made money, and you know what? Maybe they can do something different. Among Us 2, I don't know, but shout out to them for 3.2 million. I had some quick news today I wanted to talk about because I didn't make slides for it, but I'll get to it in the end. All right, next news item. Boop. Hey, there was a report. I forgot the article. I just that quick. I wrote it down somewhere, but I left that sheet at my job. However, if you have not heard, there was an article. This company did an interview with the guys who did the remakes of No More Heroes 1 and 2, and they talked about, you know, saying, you know, the possibility of a Switch Pro and their thoughts about it. And so one of the things that they said, what I thought was really interesting, but I mean, I get what they're saying, is that you still have to make them games run equally on all platforms. So yeah, you know what, you might get you a system and that's, you know, so much powerful, but you're not going to better utilize that power because you still have to make that game for the other systems, right? And so as a developer, you're not going to make, you know, a half-hearted attempt at that. You know, you can look at Cyberpunk and see why you don't do that. So I thought that was very interesting. But you know, I get it. But you know, I like how in the interview they did throw out there like, hey, you know, we had some extra RAM and you know, a little bit CPU, you know, a little bit CPU power. You know, just little small things to kind of make the games run better. Yeah, they'll be all about that. But you know what? To have a whole new Switch Pro and still have to make a game for the lower powered system, it's not really a big benefit. That's the reason why I believe that without a shadow of a doubt that there will be a new Switch. It just won't be this leap and jump everybody's expecting. But I think it's going to be enough of a jump where people are going to say, all right, I'm going to pick this up. And if they come out with a new Switch with a better screen, a little bit better battery life, and you know what, a little bit more RAM to make your games, your current and past game runs a little bit more smoother, I'm with that. I'm still going to pick it up. Day one. I thought it was a dope article. I think it's definitely worth a read. If you have if you have an iPhone, you got Apple News. I know it's on there for sure. But I think if you Google the interview with the guys who make No More Heroes 1 or 2, you'll find it out. No problem. All right. Let's see what we got. Some. Oh, my man, 90s in the building. What's going on, 90s? It's been a minute, my brother, man. Welcome to the stream. Happy New Year to you. Okay, shout out to 90s. All right, I'm gonna get it typed in real quick. 90s is in here. Bam. All right, let's go back. I missed some comments. Oliver says, hey, I got some game review ideas for you. I can hit you up on Instagram if you want. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Absolutely, Alfred. Yes, please do, my brother. We'll definitely chit chat and kick it. Matter of fact, I just finished my I'm dropping it tomorrow, my Doom review for the Switch. And I would tell you, man, I prefer to play the Doom on the Switch Lite with a grip. I do. It looks the colors on the portable on that screen, they just look better than my other Switch. I should have did a video of them side by side to say, hey, you know, they just pop a little bit more on that Switch Lite. I like it. Cool Breeze said, just bought the new Dead Cell bundle. Oh my goodness. You know what? Listen, matter of fact, did that come out? When that should have came out either today or tomorrow, one of the two. Never tried Dead Cell. Oh man, you are in for a treat. Super good. Super good. But you know what? The game I'm picking up this week is Cyber Shadow. Cyber Shadow drops tomorrow. I've already bought it. If you buy it, matter of fact, if you buy it today, you save $5. Cause the game is $20. I think it's 20. It's either 20 or $25, but you can get it for $15 if you pre-order it. So Cyber Shadow. That's from that last indie we had. Yacht Games, the same people that made Shovel Knight. It's gonna be the one right there. It says Twitter's banned in Canada. No wonder I'm suspended. Oh my goodness. I didn't know that either. Do you think playing online with other people should be free like PC? How is it on consoles? Wow, that's a heavy question because I think we've all those who are console gamers have always, I say always, but pretty much since the inception of the original Xbox, have been paying some kind of premium to kind of play online. I know PlayStation kind of late to the table, but you know I've been playing, you know, for PlayStation Plus for years. You know what? I've so accustomed. Even with Nintendo, you gotta pay $20, but you know I play at $20 with no problem. Matter of fact, I pay for the family pack because you know all my kids can play online for free. You know that's $35 a year. So, yeah, man, I would love for it to be free, but you know what? I think Um, I can't say that I'll be in favor of paying for something if I have to. Of course, I would want it for free, but I understand why certain companies um, have to charge. And plus, one thing I do like that especially Nintendo does, I love to have access to them old Nintendo games and those old Super Nintendo games. 'Cause every now and then I just want my fix. I want to go back and play some of the old games, and I have access to them. So I like that what Nintendo's offer. The games with gold is okay, but if you're doing Xbox Game Pass, are you really missing out? Are you really getting a benefit from games with gold? Yeah, not really. Um, PlayStation Plus is pretty dope. I mean, I have to admit, the games you get from PlayStation Plus, you get to really keep. You know what? I don't know, man. It's like one of them things. It's like it's the gift and the curse. All right. Good question though. Appreciate you. It's Among Us on the Switch is pretty good, but the chat is bad. You right. It's like you have to play with Discord because, or you have to get some kind of an add-on control where you can kind of type. But who wants to spend all of that for Among Us? Even though Among Us is good. If matter of fact, that little middle attachment with the keyboard was a good cheap price, like $10 or $15, I might pick it up just for Among Us, because Among Us is fun. I would buy it for myself and my kids so we all can get it on and play. But yeah, the chat is bad. I agree. All right. Hi, you already voted out. Yes, true. Yeah. That's why I like to be able to hear the voice. Basically, what I'm saying is that it's too long to type. I agree. Happy New Year to my brother. It says having a Dominican dad and a Norwegian mom. Woo wee. It's a little weird. A lot of language to keep up with though. I know my brother is married to his wife is Norwegian. And yeah, it'd be funny, listen to him sometimes. He'd be like, yeah, what's going on? He be talking like, he's straight from Detroit. I'm like, yeah. And then all of me, but I'm like, what the heck? But what the? Oh, I was talking to my wife. I was like, oh, you fluent in Norwegian now. He was like, well, Is it? Also, all right, so you get it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm telling you, listen, hey, cool, listen. Dead Cells is good. I would definitely highly recommend it. It said Minecraft on mobile is $9.89. Minecraft is $29.99. Mario said not okie dokie. You know what though? Minecraft is different though. You can get away with playing Minecraft on your phone, but I want the controls. I'm telling you one thing about my Switch. The controls, man. If I could be able to get on this bad boy, this the controls, man. You can't play Breath of the Wild on the phone and have a good experience. Can't do it. AST, you speak Norwegian? Oh man, that's crazy. AST, where you from? That's a good question. Where you bees at? All right. While she typing that, I'm gonna go ahead and get to this next story. Hey man, I don't know if you guys have seen. I'm so hyped for this game. And you know what? I'm only hyped 'cause I want to play. Like I want Mario to turn into that Super Saiyans and have this big old battle with Bowser. That's what I'm looking forward to be honest. Because I've watched the regular game. I've watched the ending. I don't know how many times. I've seen my kids beat the boss so many times. But I want to play Bowser's Fury, and I'm glad that you know what. You don't have to play the original game first to get into Bowser's Fury. You can go right into Bowser's Fury. And that's pretty much how I'm going to play. I'm going to go right into Bowser's Fury. Because I played the original already. It might be nice to, say to see how well it plays. But, I'm going right on in. Let me see. I got anybody new coming to chat? Oh, BP Production. Oh, peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? There you go. Shout out, man. Another one of my students, man, that chimed in. Peanut butter jelly. Peyton Bell. Y'all get Peyton Bell the hand claps one time. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, my brother. Hold on, let me. BMP. You know what? Sometimes, you know what, Peyton, Bradley, he jumps in here too. PP Dusty, got you. That's it. There you go. Oh man, listen. I don't know if anybody watched it. Listen, let me tell you another good cartoon to watch. If you have not watched it ever in your life, The Proud Family. Golly, that you talking about funny? Oh no. The Proud Family. With a baseball bat. Ha ha. Hold on, let's see. I started to read Stephen King's It. Oh, see. I don't know, Oliver, man. Listen. I'll do clowns. Oh, man. Listen, not Stephen King's It. I can't do it. Man, listen. I'm old school, man. Listen, it scared me as a kid. I was like, oh, no, close my eyes. Hey, PB, man, the family is doing good, man. Doing real good. You know, we had to fight COVID for a minute. We was boxing with COVID, but we done came back pretty strong. Saying, I want Mario to have a fight with Bowser, and Mario gets fisted. Yeah, right. Listen, man. I want Mario to be like, "Are you kidding?" Just knock him clear out. That's what I want from Mario. But yeah, I'm definitely hyped for this game, man. Let me get back to the comments. All right. So yeah, so my hype meter is on high, like I said, for this game. And some of these shots, man, it's just like man, these is really good shots, man. It's like, you know, like dang. But I think this might be my favorite shot. Let me see if I can get it in. This is my shot right here. This is my shot. Look at that. Look at that. You try to tell me you're not ready to do that? And I see this picture, I was like, oh dog. The 12 can't get here fast enough. But yeah, man, listen, that's gonna be dope, man. That is right there. So hey, if you have not pre-ordered it yet, I'm probably gonna do I don't know if I'm gonna do a launch day or it come out the 12th. What day is the 12th on? Let's see if I can find my calendar real quick. Alright, see. The 12th is on a Friday. I gotta check my schedule. I'll gotta let you know. But one of those days, either the 12th or the 13th, somehow throughout that day, we gotta get together and do 4 players and do it live. It's gotta happen. Oh, okay. Speaking of boxing, did you hear how Logan Paul? Oh, did that fight happen already? I thought that fight was getting ready to happen. Did that fight happen? Okay, listen. I'm gonna give my brother a shout out, but there's no way I'm pronouncing that name. there's no way. But you know what? Your shout out is right here, my brother. Man, he said, please, one shout out. I wish I could say your name, man, but I would tear that up. But won't call you DM. Shout out to everybody. Get DM a shout out one time. Welcome to the stream. Hey, man, listen. While you coming to the stream today, man, you have any opportunity to win. Let me put a wheel up. Can I put a wheel up, good people? I'm gonna pull it up one time. All right, we on the wheel. Listen, right now, I'm getting ready to type in DM's name. Because, you know what, I'm not going to say the whole name because I would tear it up. But I'm going to type him in there. Hey, DM, what I do is every Monday night, I give out a free Nintendo eShop card. And by you saying, hey, bro, please, one shout out, you've entered the win. Just that simple. So y'all, listen, y'all gave him a shout out. Give him hand claps one time. All right. So just got my CDLs, man. Speak more on trade in class. Hey, that's right, man. Listen, that's all I've been talking about is investing, man. All I've been talking about in class with these kids, man. Get your money up. SP, are you with me? Oh yeah. That's all right, SP. Listen, better late than never. You always on time. Shout out to SP. Show her some love in the chat. SP is in the building. Hey, listen, don't forget, man. I got 14 people watching, man. Listen, I got a lot of people on the board. Don't forget to hit the like button. You know what? If you're on some other platform, hey man, take a quick second, jump on YouTube, Gaming Dad, find me, hit the like button, man. Continue with your business. It'll really help out the channel. The wheel is jumping. Listen, the wheel is pumping and jumping tonight. It said my attempt at comedy. Hey man, listen. I love to laugh, so I'm about that. RYRT say, hey man, I really hope to win. Hold on, I think I might have missed a new Nintendo game is announced. You know what you must do. My credit card, please show mercy. What game is it, Oliver? Help a brother out. I can't search for it right now, but I can relay the news. Oliver's gonna relay the news. Hello, I came in late. Don't worry, yours time. The will is packed. Yes, it is. Trade school are a gold mine. Yes. Listen, I'm trying to tell so many of my kids, because at the school I teach at, they have an opportunity to do construction, or they can do welding. But it's so many. It's like I wish I would have went to school for HVAC, to be honest, because I would really have a lot of money. I would really have a lot of money. But if I went that direction, I probably wouldn't be doing what I do now. So everything's in God's hands. Gave me that. You won't shrub instead of. Did I? I did. Appreciate you. Ha! Let me fix that. That probably wasn't my fault. That's probably that, you know. He got a charge it to my head, not to my heart. Alright, I fixed it. It's fixed. Gotcha. Although I can't understand some of it. So I'm out, brother. You take it easy. Give the family some love for me, and I'll call you later and check in. Hey, man, please don't forget, PB. You know what? Don't forget, man. All right, my brother. I wish you well. Check you out later. It says HVAC, plumbing, welding. Yes, listen. Great. And they pay so well. But because I'm dealing with so many kids who just might not have the skills or talents to go off to college. And plus, why go off to college when you can make the money right now and really provide for your family? You know what? Just learning those trades. Once you have a trade, you know, like once you learn plumbing, it never leaves you. Like once I learned how to cut hair, it's like that's something that would never leave me. Once I learned how to DJ, it would never leave me. It never leaves me. So I'm totally afraid. I'm in favor of trades. The game I'm talking about is Breath of the Wild 2 pre-order. What? Hold on. It says, you know what it is also in God's hands. What belt my dad chooses. You know, to whoop me. I have a book of Norwegian folk tales and mythology creatures. I've been lazy to translate. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm messing that all up. Let me close this here. Alright. One last comment before I get to my next news story. It says I went the other route with a lots of education, and now I'm so specialized that I was just unlimited. Listen, hey, I understand AST. I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat. All right. Let's go. All right. So, talking about, I rearranged these. This is supposed to be in a different order, but however, let me start with this. I'm gonna start with this other story first. Then I'll come back. You know what? Forget that. I'm gonna start here. So we kind of hit on it earlier about what we need from another Switch and what we want. Of course, everybody wants this big, powerful Switch, but I like the thought process of having a dock which will allow my images to be up-res to a 4K so it'll look better on a better TV. I'm so in favor of that. But I would definitely would like a handheld that would kind of match that experience. Now, of course, you're not going to get a 4K image on a portable Switch. However, you would get it can very well definitely do a 1080p visual on the screen. There's your cell phone. Your cell phone does great. Of course, it's not an expensive cell phone, but I think Nintendo can pull it off. So if we can get a better image of the game on the Nintendo Switch, give me a little bit better battery, give me a little bit bigger screen, shrink my bezels, keep the same form factor but shrink the bezels, a little bit better RAM to help out some games run a little better. That's all I need. That's really, if you got that, I think everybody here who owns a Switch that was thinking about upgrading would upgrade. Hands out. That is my opinion. But what's your opinion? All right. Next news item. Boop. Uncharted 5 is coming, but Naughty Dog is not making it. What? That's why I got my PlayStation hat on. I was in revolt. I don't think you can really make an Uncharted game without Naughty Dog. I mean, Naughty Dog has made all four of them. You know, why wouldn't you go back that direction? However, whatever decision that is, it better be good, because Uncharted is one of those franchises that, you know what? I mean, you just can't walk away from. What time is it? All right. Next news item. Boop. Hey, I talked about it earlier. I was supposed to have something that says Madden is for free, but Madden will be for free starting January 28th in celebration of Pro Bowl weekend. Because they're not having a Pro Bowl that weekend because of COVID-19. So instead, they're gonna play it all on Madden, and it'll start January 28th. So if you have not you don't have Madden, if you want to play, it'll be an opportunity for you to download to get it in. They have like a show. I forget. I think it's on the 28th. I forget what day is it. I think it's the 28th. But you can look it up. Madden is for free. I think that'll be a dope time to kind of get in. I have Madden via Game Pass on my Xbox, but I haven't played Madden. There's too many games to play. When I was young, it was so simple. It was like, hey, you had one or two games. You had your football, your basketball, but you didn't have a bunch of games. Like, I have a bunch of games that I should be playing that I have not played yet, but I want to play. But one day I'm gonna get it in. I think tomorrow I'm gonna sneak in and get me a game in. That's what I'm gonna do. Don't know what game I'm sneaking in and play, but I'm gonna sneak in and get me a game. Got to. Something new. Even though I got games I need to finish. But something new. Alright. Let me see if I can shrink that down. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, I remember that comment there. Alright, so Uncharted 5. Sheesh. I can't imagine how good that game would look on a PS5. Right. Especially if it's done right. That's my only issue now. Like, you know what? As an older gamer, I like games that look pretty, but I like games that run well. I like games that have good gameplay. Like, when you play, even with like some of the frame rate issues with Breath of the Wild, but when you play Breath of the Wild, that's a damn good game. That's a great game. And so something like that there, you know, I want my games to have good gameplay. I'm about that. It can look pretty, but if it play like crap, you're not gonna want to play it. You're like, oh, I'm gonna look at it for a minute, but it play like crap. So that's one of the reasons why I have not opened my Cyberpunk 2077. Eventually, I'm gonna open up and play it and, you know, get it in, because I heard it's pretty good now. They had a couple updates, but I'm still waiting, because I would hate to get a game that right there would make me mad. I had to go on a rant. All right. Oh, Gaming Dad. Hitman 3 Cloud was great. Okay. Now listen, I think okay, that's coming. That's coming real soon. We're gonna talk about that SOC. We're gonna talk about that. Just give me a second. We get now to it. Let's go to this next new app. So that don't forget Madden's free starting the January 28th through the 31st. Now let's talk about the Resident Evil event. Why they over sexualize this scary looking woman? Cause she looks scary, but she looks voluptuous. Listen, they made her body parts really, really big. But they made her body really, really big. And so, but I will say, I'm a Resident Evil fan. So when I saw this, when this, I was like, oh my goodness. But what got me, and I'm hate that I don't have a video for it, up, but the game with the multiplayer with the different characters, I was like, oh yeah, day one. Day one, I'm there. So I was definitely, I gave this event probably like a B because I'm a big Resident Evil fan. Everybody's not Resident Evil fans, but I cannot wait. And the game drops on your boy's birthday, May 7th. I'm a Taurus, but it drops on my birthday, so that's gonna be the birthday gift probably to myself. Matter of fact, I need to get into GameStop and pre-order the I know they're gonna have some form of crazy edition that I gotta get. Let's see. Been tackling an NFL player is like it's going like sushi. Well, I did the trial version. Okay, listen, I did too. I was just mad. It was just a little. It was just a little short. Now I got pretty good internet. But no, I can't. I gotta stay on focus. I gotta stay focused. Plays like crap. Cyberpunk has entered the chat. It has. Hold on, listen. We're gonna talk about that too, AST. Cause yeah, it does. Hold on, what is it? Any thoughts on a RE Code Veronica X remake? If they decided to do that, it would sell because. I played the original. I beat the original on the Dreamcast and loved it. Absolutely loved it. So Capcom is not stupid. They are seeing that hey, they have a strategy right now that is making them millions of dollars. They are winning. These remakes of these certain games, I'm telling you, it's just going to continue to build momentum. And you know what? You're gonna get every remake of every Resident Evil game. Especially all the old ones. I wouldn't be surprised if they remade the first one in that engine just for the sake of it. Because they're going to make money either way. Because them games are, I would like the first one remade. Now, I heard a story today that the remake, there are two teams that Capcom using to make these Resident Evil games. And so I think RE2's team wanted to keep Resident Evil 4 at its original state. They just wanted to, keep they might upgrade the mechanics, but they want the story and the progression of the game to be just like 4, which that's something I would want. But I think the RE3 team or the other team they have at Capcom wants to change it. They want to be able to add a little more modern flair to it. See, this is my issue because with Resident Evil 3, there are a lot of things they left out. And so if they decide to cut certain things that's prevalent to that experience, I'm going to have an issue with that. I'm going to definitely have an issue with that. So, something to think about. But great question, Vic. So I played the RE Vision demo on the PS5 and the sounds of my own footsteps scared me. Oh my goodness, footsteps scared me. You know what? This is a good question, Steve. Do you have the headphones? Matter of fact, is there anybody in the chat that has a PS5 have the headphones? Like I have the headphones and I think they're pretty good when you're playing the game. But that's all they're good for. They're uncomfortable. I'm gonna eventually do a review on them. They're uncomfortable. They're just not something that I was like, oh, you gotta run and go buy these headphones. You don't. You don't. Now, what I will tell you though, side note, those AirPod Pro Max, when you got them hooked up to your Apple TV and you're watching a movie on the Apple TV, oh my goodness. It is the best experience I've ever had out of any headphone when it comes to watching a movie. It was phenomenal. Phenomenal. I had it. It was wireless. So I had the Bluetooth linked to my Apple TV, and I was watching a Black Panther, and I was like, oh my goodness. I thought I was in the movie theater. Now, side note again, are the headphones worth the price? And I would say no. I'm going to say no. Okay, everybody else has hyped it up, and because I'm a DJ guy. You know, I like headphones that got a little thump to it. You know, I want to be able to. And I don't think it has enough. It don't have enough low end for me to really say, okay. But I love the noise canceling in them. I think they're definitely not worth the price. Them things gonna have to come down in price. If they stay at that price, you know what? If you're not an Apple fan, them things is not gonna sell. Because you know, to me, really, my AirPods are more serviceable than the AirPod Pros. Now, if I was a flyer, if I flown on an airplane a lot, I would say pick them up. Well, besides that, all right. Back to the news. But yeah, definitely I am all, like you said, Steve, I have not played the demo yet, and I think I will play it tonight. If I don't get called to bed. My wife would be like, come on to bed. I'm like, oh, I don't wanna. Bro, this game has no glitches. Cyberpunk has left the chat. Other games have joined. Oh man, that'd be nice now. Touching on my kids. Also, Mario Kart event. Top 8 players per day gets $25 in the eShop credit. What? $25 in eShop credit, man. You know, it's okay. That only works if you have like a $5 entry fee. Everybody comes in and play, they pay $5, and then that pot is now that would work. I don't know if I get in trouble though. Yeah, figure that one out. All right. What game have you played has the most replay value? Oh man, depending on what system. That's a very good question. Most replay value. Oh man. All right, listen. I'm gonna say this game, and it's gonna catch you off guard. My friend Pedro was so fun, man, that I played that game over and over. Zombie Army Trilogy, super fun, super fun. I still play that game relentlessly. Mario Kart, man. I mean, you can never go wrong with Mario Kart. You can get tired of Mario Kart, going on vacation, going on hiatus, and all it takes you is to have somebody challenge you, and you right back into it. So, but yeah, I would tell you, listen, my fan Pedro is not a very long game. It's probably like a 7-hour game, 7 maybe 8-hour game, but fun. Golly, this game fun. What else? It's another one too. It's a Western type game. What's that name called? On top of my, it's a gunslinger. It's a Juarez gunslinger. However, another great game. Oh man, what great value. Mortal Kombat. If you like fighting games, like I like fighting games, and I like fighting games almost to a fault. Like I like fighting games where I would like master one character. I would go through, take one character and beat everybody twice, and then pick another character and do it again. That's why I used to love fighting games. I'm a big fan of like the old school Tekken, Soul Calibur. Golly, listen, I wish they bring a Soul Calibur to the Switch. I know I got on a rant, man, but that's a great question, Vic. Vic be hitting it. I mean, like that 1-2. Yeah, so Vic, those are my games right now. I say has so much replay value. Damn, Dang, I'm trying to think of any other game on the Switch. I would tell you that Hades. If you're talking about new games right now, like you play on your Switch, Hades is a great one, man. Great game, good story. It is something getting out of hell and then going back and doing it again. Something about that. Dead Cells, another great game that has great value. Even though I didn't beat Dead Cells, but Dead Cells is good. Good. I love games that gonna give me a challenge. All right. Cool Breeze got a question. He got a statement. I need to know the answer. I need to know what he got to say. Hold on. All right, Vic. Boom. All right, boom. What do you say, bro? The AirPod tracker is tracked. They should make a radar to find, not a buzz. Yeah, that's true. You know what? It's got to be better. I just think it. They got to figure out some kind of system where tracking those things if you lost them has to be more intuitive. I don't know how they do it, but they got to figure that out. Okay, yeah. Hey, listen, right. I'm assuming that's XSS3. What is that? Oh, please, charge to my head, not to my heart. Tell me what it is. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I can play forever. They definitely need to story DLC though. I don't think they need story mode in Mario Kart. Think about how many of y'all gonna really say I'm gonna play the story mode in Mario Kart. I probably wouldn't play. But Mario Kart itself, man, that's a game, man. Okay, hold on. I'm forgetting now. Smash Brothers, you can play for that. That's a lot of replay value because you can go through every character. You can go through that story mode and you can just play with every character. Yeah. Yes, right. Snowboarding. Did they have that? That was on. I know they had it on 64. That's the last time I remember. Was it on the PlayStation? It had to be on the PlayStation. That's right, ASC. All right, Cool Breeze. Now, Cool Breeze, I'm gonna put your comment up. I bought this game and have not played it. I bought it when it first came out. I was like, oh man, this is my cup of tea. I like games like this here, but I have not played it because it came out around the time the PS5 and the Xbox came out. However, he said Sniper Elite 4 is running wonderful on the Switch. Very impressive. And you can replay each level. Oh my goodness. Cool Breeze might have just picked my game I play tomorrow. Cause that bad boy is showing up on this shelf over here, just chilling. Smash Bros. Are good, easy to pick up, but hard to master. Yep, I agree. Listen, especially what, you play Smash Bros. And you think you're pretty good, right? You be like, oh man, so you going through the story mode. You think you king. You like, yeah, and then some little kid come over there and been playing it. And get 200 hours in and just give you that work with Ice Climbers. And you be like, oh my goodness. And it's like, oh, don't worry, I just use Game & Watch and just beat the brakes off of you. So yeah, Smash Bros. Is fun. But that's one thing about the Switch, and I think nobody else can really trip about it, is that the Switch has so many fun games. So many games it's like, oh man, this is entertaining. And I can't really say, like, I can get right into. Like, for me to jump on my PS5, I hate to say this, I gotta cut my PS5 on. I gotta cut my TV on. I gotta get to the screen. And I gotta get into the game. It's a whole bunch of steps where I can grab my Switch, boop, boop, boop. I'm in the game. Quick. Okay, alright. So, I love being able to jump and play a level when time permits. Then set it down. Okay, now you're still talking about Sniper Elite. Oh man, see, those are my type of games. I get me a small bite in and get out because I be busy. I'm like, I just got a couple minutes. Let me go ahead and hop in real quick, and I want to hop out. That's how I do Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers, I go in and say, all right, I'm just going boom, random, let's go. Min, boom, let's go. Incineroar, boom. Boom! Slam on their back. Love Incineroar, man. My favorite. Yeah, listen. Especially if you know how to use it. My son plays with him. He plays with all the big characters. Him and Donkey Kong and Bowser. And that Joker, man, he good. See, that's he them kids that I don't like to play against. All right, let's go to the next new item. All right, now I recorded myself. It's another video coming out, and too bad, listen, you know how you sometimes, man. One thing I run into, like, you have ideas for, and you go to your process of making videos, and you know what? I said the same thing. Is it worth $60? RGT85, who has over 500,000 subscribers, posted a video saying the same thing, and it's a good question. And you know what, Grando, right, way overpowered. But back to what I was saying about Hitman. So I played the demo because I was like, I don't care what cloud game they come out with. I'm not paying $60 for this reason. And this game kind of really it proves it. Like, one thing that I didn't like about is the shooting. Like, if the shooting is not on, if it's just a little bit off, it throws the whole game off. That goes back to my thing about gameplay. Does it look good? Yes. If you have good internet, like I got AT&T fiber, it's $1,000 Great, love it, runs everything. I'm streaming right now. Everybody else is watching something and doing something. It's not bothering anybody. However, when it comes to Hitman, I'm not paying $60. Now I will pay if it went on sale. Like Control went on sale, but the only reason why I didn't get Control because I already own it. Like I got it on the Xbox. I'm not rebuying it. It wasn't that good, and the reason why I don't like I don't see the purpose of buying a $60 digital game, because yeah, I can go around my house, but the minute I leave my house and I don't have internet connection, I can't stream it. And I'm not even going to attempt to try to see how I good with a cell connection. I'm not even going to do that to myself. So, no. That's my opinion. I'm not paying $60 for Hitman. I don't care how good it is. But I was impressed at how it looked and how it looked on the Switch. I thought it was dope. But that's it. It looked good. But you know what? Even if it played like the best, that's $60 to play at your house. I might as well buy the game and play it and have all the graphic beauties on my Xbox. I'm not going to play $60. So no, Hitman 3 gets a pass. You know what? They better put that bad boy on cartridge or something, because right now what they got, and I like my Switch, but there's other games out there that'll satisfy that itch. I'll wait. So I didn't have a question of a week, but I had a question I wanted to ask. I think I got 2 of these coming up, but this is I'm almost at the end. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm almost at the end. So this is the question. We got the Wii U. Love my Wii U. I don't care anymore. I still got my Wii U. And somebody did a video, I think it was on IGN, or was it IGN? Or it might have been Nintendo Life, where he begs the question like, hey, you know what? His question was, not even a question, he was like, hey, these are, I think, like 13 games that's not on the Nintendo Switch from the Wii U. And some of his games, I was agreeing. I wish they figure out the controls and go ahead and port Star Fox. Star Fox is the game I'm looking forward to. If they bring one of the last ports to come out from the Wii, I hope it's Star Fox. I would love to see some form of Wii Sports Resorts, because I think that game was really, really good. The remake to Wind Waker I hope that's some form of fashion that comes out this year. I think Xenoblade Chronicles will be that's a no-brainer. I think with sale and the scale of the game. So it's a bunch of games. Right? So, yeah, Star Fox Adventure. Now, okay, I am hoping. Listen, I'm gonna put Vic's comment up here real quick. Vic says Star Fox Adventures. Now it's Vic. Now this is my opinion on Star Fox Adventure. I would love to see a new Star Fox Adventure come to the Switch, because I believe the first two Star Fox, not Star Fox Adventure. I mean, my mind went to Sonic, but no, Star Fox Adventure. Okay, let me tell you, I love the flying portions of it, but when he went to walking around, I ain't care for that. But I don't know. My mind went to Sonic. Sonic Adventures, I hope we're gonna do it. But Star Fox Adventures, nah, I could pass on that. Give me Star Fox Zero. I really would like to see that game with the right controls. They figured them control schemes out, suited for the Switch. I think it's a day one buy for me because I like Star Fox. Star Fox is one of my favorite franchises. Matter of fact, I just bought Star Fox for my Nintendo 64. All right. Star Fox Adventures would be cool. Right? Let's say y'all own this Star Fox Adventures, but I'm not sure how much of that Rare owns. I don't think Rare owns any of that. That IP is Nintendo's. I think Rare at that time was just they just produced the game. I don't think they own any of that. Yeah, matter of fact, I tell you right now, none of that would have went in the sale to when Rare was sold to Xbox. None of that. None of the Star Fox, nothing. But now I don't think Nintendo will pull that trigger on Star Fox Adventures. But if they did, I would be all for it. I would definitely play it because I think they would give it justice. But now give me a Star Fox Zero, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. And Wii Sports Resort, man, that game. Listen, my Wii U is still hooked up because I have Wii Sports Resort digitally downloaded. And I have Wind Waker digitally downloaded. It'll never leave. I'll never trade it in or nothing. All right. So for the most part, I think that's our last news item. But let me scope on down here. I have a couple new sections that I want to try out tonight. But before I do that, let's go to talk about our. All right. Migrate on over here to our big game. Oh, I got an old comment up there. I thought I took care of this. I was doing pretty good until, listen, this one little bit. I'm going to get my background back. Have my green screen up. Big game releases for this week. And I got 5 I want to talk about, even though I think it's a couple more that's releasing, but I didn't have time to talk about all of them. But definitely, let's see. This one game here. This is called Sword of... It said NECA. Hold on. I know I get it somewhere. Hold on, where is it? Okay, Sword of Necromancer. Or Necromancer. I'm pronouncing it wrong. I tear names up. Tears them up. However, this comes out on the 28th. It looked like a cool, say kind of almost Zelda-like game. I like those I love top-down games. I think they're pretty cool. I don't know if anybody in here has played Grand Theft Auto China Wars for the 3DS. I thought that was a great game, man. A really, really great game. All right, next game is comes out tomorrow. Dead Cells. Says that Fatal Falls DLC comes out tomorrow. Tell me, Dead Cells is a good game, man. And you know what? They got a bunch of DLC. Yep. So I would definitely even go back and look at some of the old DLC. Definitely worth picking up. Oh man, listen, you gonna make me get into that Deus. See, man, the whole thing about the Switch, man, it's not like a bunch of like when you had the Nintendo Wii, it was a bunch of garbage. The Wii had a bunch of garbage on there. But I would tell you this here, Dead Cells is a winner. All right, let me respond to some of the comments before they get out of here. Let's see. I think SOC was talking about the last comment, talking about Miiverse. Miiverse was dope, I have to admit. They bring back Mii's. Yeah, I would like that. Like eShop, but that's just hopefully. Yeah, I don't think they'll do it, but I like Miiverse. Miiverse is dope. Oh, that comment came twice. Vic says, what is your stance on violent video games being responsible for violent behavior? Do you believe it is true? You know what? This is my stance. I believe that if a child is left to any device, no matter if it's violent movies, no matter if it's violent TV shows, and no matter if it's violent video games, if that child is left to that device and there's no form of parenting and communication, then that is not the fault of the weapon or the thing that's being exposed to. It's the parent's fault. If that parent truly cares about that child, they will control what that child watches, right? My son came to me one time, was like, hey, Daddy, I would like to get Grand Theft Auto. And I was like, no. Absolutely not. Because I know what goes on in that game. No matter how much a child would tell me, well, I'm not going to play that game. I just want to play online with my friends. Nope, I don't want to hear that. The kids are curious. And they will find some ways when you're not paying attention to look at that. That's the parent's responsibility. You know what? My job as a parent is not to be my child's friend. My job is to be their parent. Period. And so, in my situation, I have a child that's not with me. He is in Detroit with his mom, and his mom decided that it was appropriate to buy Grand Theft Auto for Tyler. And I was like, nope, you shouldn't do it. But she bought it anyway. But I was like, hey, I'm not supporting that. So don't ask me to come help him to buy nothing or help you hook up nothing, because I don't support that. Because, hey, I know how fragile it is when you involve that in. So when it comes to violence, do I think it's responsible? I think anybody that does some form of media has a responsibility and should consider that. But they have a rating system for a reason. People shouldn't be letting their children play games that's overly violent, overstimulated. Good parents, like I do, I tell my kids to get off. We're going on a holiday. We're not playing the games for right now. Go outside and play. That's important. So my stance is that do video games contribute to that? I think any media can contribute to that if you allow your children to watch it. But ultimately, that's the parents' fault. Any good parents should say, nope. I work at GameStop, and these parents coming in and will buy Grand Theft Auto, and we tell them like, hey, do you know what goes on in this game? Oh, it's okay. I was like, do you know that? I tell them flat out, do you know they hunching that he can go buy him a prostitute and he get his energy back up by banging a prostitute? They be, huh? Oh, no, you say it in those terms. They're like, no, we can't buy that. I was like, oh, you right. Sometimes you get dumb parents who don't want to, look at it from that stance. But man, Vic, man, another great country, my brother. I appreciate you. Hold on, I got some new people in the chat. SP, he said, what is it? SP said it all depends on the parenting as well. Hey, I think me and SP is on the same page. Vic said it looks like there's a decrease with violence with video games, but obviously a 7-year-old should not be playing GTA. That's right. Listen, to be honest, I don't think an 11 or a 12-year-old should be playing GTA. I really don't, because it just you are introducing concepts to a child who are not prepared to interact with that, and they'll go out and thinking these things are okay. And then they're the ones to go off to school, and now they're trying to play GTA with some little girl who goes home and tell her father, and now that little boy is being charged with sexual harassment because he played GTA. And it happens. Listen, you think it don't? It happens all the time. My wife is a lead teacher at a detention center here in Georgia. And you know what? You'd be surprised how many kids can come in and they charge them and they label them as sex offenders. It's crazy. Crazy. But Vic, great question. All right, I'm gonna get to some more questions. I'm just gonna get to the next one. What in the game is this? This is another game. This is for all systems. It's called Gods Will Fall. Comes out the 29th. I forgot how much it was, but however, it looked kind of interesting. I didn't think the graphics was blowing you away, but I think it was like $25 on the Nintendo eShop. But Gods Will Fall, that's on the 29th. Well, but my next two games are probably games I'm definitely going to pick up. I've already pre-ordered this game on the eShop and cannot wait till it drop. By Yacht Club Games. It is Cyber Shadow. I love platforming games. I love ninjas. I love Ninja Gaiden, and this is right in that same kind of style. Once again, it kind of reminds me of some Dead Cell going on too. So all matched into one. This game is gonna be right up my alley. Cannot wait to get my play on. Matter of fact, I hope it downloads at midnight tonight so I can go ahead and start making this video for it and get it out there. But yeah, this definitely is gonna be on my radar. So, but the next game is it's an Xbox exclusive that comes out on the 28th. It's called Medium. This comes out July 28th, and this is an Xbox exclusive, kind of a horror game. And I like horror games to a certain extent until they get too demonic, and I got to cut the game. I cut it off. My spirit will let me know, like, oh no, that's too much. I need to cover my eyeballs and go do something else. So yeah, those are our 5 big games releasing this week. So be on the lookout for that. Let me see if I can answer some more questions. I think Vic dropped a bomb in here and people respond. Now I love it. Shane, what's going on, Shane? He said followed you on Twitter. Hey, appreciate you, Shane. Shane, let me get you by you just let me know that you followed me on Twitter, man. It allows yourself to enter to win a $10 eShop card, or $10 from Xbox points, or $10 for your PlayStation points. But I put you on the wheel, so I'm gonna type your name in right now and get Shane in there. Shane, I'm gonna call you Shane O, because I would definitely not try to pronounce your last name. I tear it up. I know me. But appreciate you for following me, my brother. SP says some parents don't care and let their kids play whatever they want. Yes, they do all the time. They just want their kids to be quiet and be happy. All these parents want to be their kids' friends. I tell my kids in a minute, I'm not your friend. I'm daddy. Period. That's it. You go do what I tell you to do when I tell you to do it. And if you can't do that, you won't have nothing. But I'm a good daddy. I'm a good Santa. My kids know I'm a good Santa. But if they come home with grades that's unacceptable, they would get cold in their stockings. So I agree with you on the parenting. I don't let my kid play those violent games and such. I don't like my kids playing those things. And once you open that door, that's right, it's hard to come back. You gotta know. That's right. It's like opening Pandora's box. Once it's open, it's open. And what do? You know, that's why I have to be really mindful. Even if I'm playing, even whenever I decide to open up Cyberpunk. Now, I watched a video on YouTube. It was called One-Way Ticket to Pound Town. And it was nothing but Cyberpunk going to Pound Town. And I was like, what? Crazy. Then, today, I got YouTube going. I'm going through my YouTube. I see a video, and I have not got to this part of the game. And I'm loving The Last of Us. I'm still progressing my way through. But it's a part in The Last of Us, so I guess they getting it on. Because the girl's little thumbnail was them just smashing. I'm like, what? I didn't even know that was in the game. I was mad. But just imagine a kid, they getting it in, they playing this game, and it's entertaining, and then they see these images, and they they're trying to figure out what's going on. All right, and now on top of the music, okay, that's music, a whole different story, but but yeah, I agree. Crazy. Oh, let me see. Let me see if I open it up a little bit. Sometimes they will take credit cards to buy games when the parents say no. I would tell you, SP, it would never happen in my house. Ooh, no. No. My kids would no. It would be. I can only imagine if my kid was brave enough. Woo, danger. Alright. It matters to understand your kids before you get violent games. Teach them to be disciplined and not intimidating stuff in games. Yeah, but I still think it's a proper age where mental development is you need to consider. And I think what a lot of parents do, they like that knowledge to understand, hey, when I was younger, it was something you didn't have to learn. You just kind of knew. My parents didn't allow me to sit underneath them and talk. And there was a reason why they didn't do that, because the stuff they were talking about, my little ears didn't need to hear. I need to go play and be a kid. And that's what kids sometimes they hang too much with their parents and they see too much and they want to be like their parents. And it's but you still got to say, hey, what? Go sit your tail down. You got to be a parent. And the problem is we got too many kids trying to be friends with these kids. And I ain't their friend. That's why I love being a teacher, because I get these kids, boy, I tell you, they either think they tough or they extra spoiled, and I love putting them in their place and remind them who I am. I love it. Look, I had this one kid one time. I think I might have told this story before. I'm gonna tell it again real quick. So I had this kid. So one of my consequences in my classroom, if you break one of my rules, you have to write. I'm old school. You gotta write. And my writing don't be like 10 times. Even like no 100 times. I will follow directions. If I got to that point, I gotta make you write. Best believe you didn't broke the rule multiple times. So I had a kid with like, you know what? F that, Mr. Reed. I ain't writing nothing. Now understand this here. All the kids in the morning time when they come to my class, they turn their phones in. Automatic rule. Ain't no ifs, no ands, no buts about it. If you don't turn your phone in and I catch you, you don't get your phone back until your parent come get it from you. Love it. Love the best rule I can ever create it. So, however, the kid was like, you know what? Well, you ain't gonna do nothing about it. I said, all right. I just took his phone kindly, walked to my little drop box, throw it in the drop box, locked it. Now I told him, so what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? Oh, he went to woofing. So I called it, I called the resource officer down in my room. I said, hey, he gotta go. He gotta ride. He doing too much cussing. He talking some threatening. And I'm giving him an opportunity to act on those threats. He not acting. So I got tired of hearing his mouth. So he left. So the principal came back. He said, well, what can he do to get his phone back? I said, he can do all of my writing. And once he do all 100 lines, he can have his phone back. Best believe before his mama came to get him, all of the 100 lines was writing. But I'm petty. I am. I'm petty. See what I did? I took all his writing and I taped it on my wall. So every time he come to class, he go to run his mom. I said, remember you said you weren't going to do that writing, but you did it? And so now I have no problems out of it. But you got to, listen, but I have to be that way so I can get order in my classroom. If I just let him just have his way, can't go back from that. All right. I think I got all my games for this week. Let's see. I know I got some more questions to go over. I know that popped in the chat. Let's see. I got some new segments I want to try out tonight. So I want to try this first one out. And the first one is... Oh, man. I ain't fixed this. I hate that. But, sale of the week. Hey, I'm going to pick 2 games every week that I think are like the best sales and great games with great content that, you know what, you typically, you might not have on your radar, but you probably should pick up. All right, these are eShop games, of course. And so the first one, we talked about this earlier, one of my favorite franchises, and it's Resident Evil 4 for the Switch. It is $14.99. You can't beat that. This is a great game, great content, great story. Probably the best Resident Evil story-wise, complete package out of all of them. I think this is better than 7. I think this is better than the second remake from a complete package standpoint. I'm not talking about the graphics, but on the Switch, it is the best. Best old school one you can get. Great story all the way around. It was entertaining all the way through. So, $14.99 eShop. Next sale. This game here I reviewed. I hate that. But this will happen when you do anything last minute. I reviewed this game. And this is Red Wing Aces of the Sky. If you like good dog fights, a good, single player experience, this game right here, and I don't believe it has multiplayer, but it might. It just might. I'm not for sure. However, you play these old planes, you like good dog fights. This game is $3.99. It was regular $20. The company, I reviewed this game. If you go through my channel, you can check that video out. I reviewed this game, but it's fun. Super duper fun. I like the story. You know what? You can have, you can use, like I said, you can use motion controls to control your plane. Old school Wii style. You can use it in your hand. Both works. Super fun. Highly recommend this game. But for $3.99, it's an absolute steal. Good time. So those 2 games are my sales of the week. All right, let me get to, before I jump to my next section, let me see. All right, SP said, don't pass that part. I'm past that part. CMG said, what do you think about Resident Evil Village Shogun? Yeah, I talked about that earlier, but hey, I would tell you that I thought it was dope. You know what? I'm so like looking forward to the game. I gotta pre-order it sometime this weekend. Um, Comes out on my birthday. Can't beat that. I know the game is gonna be dope. I haven't played the demo yet, but I'm looking forward to playing it. I'm trying to. I would like to buy myself a new TV for my birthday, and so I'm saving it. So one of the ways I use to save my money is Digit. If you guys are not up on Digit, I think if you have issues with saving money, I think it's a great. Like, I don't have issues with saving money, but I like Digit because I can set goals for things that I'm currently like trying to save for, and it'll pull a little bit out of my account and split that money up into my different goals. So I have a goal for. I always have a goal for Christmas, so I have to save up a certain amount of money every year for Christmas. And so what happens is when that time comes, I can just utilize that Christmas money, and it's not like Christmas is this big burden on top of me. I got money to kind of play with because I've been saving all year. So I have a goal for that. I have a goal for a new MacBook, and I have a goal for a new TV. So the new TV, I would love to have it for my birthday. I think because I want me a TV that can thoroughly take advantage of the Xbox and my PlayStation 5. I just don't think I have a TV to do that yet. So, but the showcase was dope. I think I was really impressed. I want that multiplayer game they got coming out with all different characters. I was most excited about that. And but the Resident Evil, the whole hookup was great, man. I just like it was just right up my alley. Resident Evil 7 probably was the most scariest Resident Evil. That game scared me like I gotta get off. I'm done playing. That's the one that kind of disturbed my spirit a little bit. I was like, ooh, I gotta get off before I piss my pants. But but Resident Evil Village is saving that same light, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm definitely it's gonna be a great pickup. Cause I love Resident Evil. One of my favorites. All right. Oh, that's crazy. I love Shane. Listen, not only do I love Splatoon for my kids, I love it for myself. It's to me. I'm gonna go out on. It's probably my favorite multiplayer shooter. I hate to say that, but it is, man. I love Splatoon, man. That game, I can pick out right now. I can leave Splatoon for months, but cut it on tomorrow and get right into it. Love Splatoon for my kids. It offers a compromise with shooting games for my kids. Yes, like my kids, like okay, I would tell you like my kids, they like Fortnite, but my daughter is Splatoon. My daughter, she is good. But they also play like Paladins. Paladins is not that bad. Overwatch is not that bad. Kind of cartoonish. So you kind of I don't think Fortnite is too bad either. You know, it's still kind of cartoonish. You know, but my son kind of rages sometime over Fortnite. But yeah, you know, Splatoon really it's not as graphical. It's a fun game, man. Shout out to Shane on that one. I feel you totally. Oh yeah, yes. This reminds me of Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, you talking about Cyber Shadow. Yep, and it drops tomorrow. But if you pre-order it today, you get it. I think it's $25, but you get it for $15 if you pre-order it. So definitely. Oh, that's right. Give a shout out to my boy Ralph in the building. Hey, this is his clothing line right here, Source of Life Clothing. Hey man, he hooked me up, man. This is one of the sponsors of my channel. And yeah, man, listen, I rock his shirt whenever I can on this channel, man. Great quality product. I dipped back in and bought me a sweater that my wife then hijacked from me. She did. Hijacked it from me. But yeah, man, definitely. So shout out to my man Ralph. He said he's official. Yeah, but that's right, buddy. I'm gonna rep. Listen, man, you my bro. I'm gonna rep it forever. I'll say, hold on. Yeah, they need to be mature enough to play games. Sometimes I'll buy an M game, but since I'm still a minor, I need to get a parent The latest was Outer Worlds and games that warning were great. Oh, okay. So this is a good question. SOC. What is your thoughts on Outer World? Did you see anything within Outer Worlds that you thought was like too much? Oh, let me get you into the giveaway, Ralph. I forgot. I got Shane in there. Shane is in the giveaway. All right, Ralph is in there. Listen. Hey, I don't like a lot of horror games, but I listen. Resident Evil. You're right. I love horror games, and you say the best on the next comment. Turn the lights off. Now this I think when them Sony headphones will come in. You throw them bad boys on, and it's probably be crazy. Let's see, hold on. Is it possible to be a friend to your child? Yes. Well, I wouldn't say a friend, but I would say friendly. I think it's very possible to be friendly. Like me and my children, we all have great relationships. Once again, their dad is gaming dad. We share games. My kids play sports. I coach sports. So we have a lot of things in common. But I think it's very important that you keep that line of communication. How can I say it? On an even quilt. I mean, like you gotta my kids know like. If I say A, B, and C, that's what's going to be. It's no playing around with it. There's no second guessing it. You're going to do what Daddy tell you to do, and that you got to have that authoritarian part of it because it's imperative. Because some things you'll save your kid's life, and that's what I think being too friendly sometimes kids will get older and they'll make decisions and not have no form of warning. So. If you have a baby, and that baby goes out, just runs out into the street. I mean, just head straight, ain't looking no direction, and you snatch that kid back and say, "Hey, you know what? Don't do that. You gotta look both ways." And then the kid does it again. Well, you know what? You might sloppy pop it on the butt and say, "Hey, now I told you not to do that." And that's not being mean. I'm trying to warn my child in the best way possible. Like, hey, listen, you can't go out in the street because a car can come and run you over. But they might not be able to process that. So you gotta force that issue. So to answer your question, I don't think you should be their friend, but be friendly. If you want to be their friend, wait till they become an adult. And when they're adult, you guys are just, you have such a great bond that you guys are considered friends. That's one thing. But I think as a child growing up, there should be a clear, I'm your father, that's your mother. We love you. We will play with you. We'll have such a good time with you. But when it says lights out, it's lights out. When it says it's time to do homework, there's no questioning it. I think I've seen a lot of kids grow up and then outright question their parents. Like I've seen kids punk their parents in front of me, and then I have to immediately step in and say, this is what you're not gonna do. Not in front of me. Just absolutely not. I'm not gonna take that from no kid disrespecting their parents in front of me. I don't care if your parent allow you to do it or not. You're not gonna do it in front of me. And so, kids, they always thirst for structure. They'll never tell you they want to be disciplined. They'll never tell you that they want structure, but they all want it because when they have structure, they're at peace. When they know what's going on next and they don't got to worry about it, then they're at peace. It's when they don't know what's going on that's when they lose their mind. Great question, man. He said, ouch. Shay said, I love your style. I'm all that way with my kids. They know better than to disobey my rules. Yep. Especially with the phone, you have to have it. You know what? Man, Shane, man, thank you, man. I appreciate it. But I agree with you, man. You have, because a lot of you young parents are gonna want to give your kids electronic devices. And we're finding out like we have to put some kind of like controls on our kids' stuff because they are being exposed to so many things that we like. I mean, if they got Google on their phone, they can get anything. They can get access to anything they can think of, or and a lot of times it don't be your kids. It be the kids that your kids hang out with, or the kids at their school, and they say, "Hey, man, look up this website," and then boom, Their minds open to porn and everything else. So you got. That's why I'm a firm believer that you would be a great parent if you start talking to your kids about those issues and those things early in life, and establish a great connection where your kids can come and talk to you. If you do that, you will find out that they will, one, when they have questions, they'll come to you and they'll share those things, and then you can kind of coach them through those times in life where they're just trying to figure some things out. Appreciate you, Shane, for the comment. Dope question, Vic. Vic, man, you tell you, man, you punching me in the head. Me suggests this game dad. Me suggests this game dad. Smart teacher thought me get transferred to gaming dad's class. Gaming dad be like, you remember your rule. Me, I'm a dip. You know what? No, to be honest, I would tell you, if all my kids was to come in right now, they would tell you, man, they love my class. And I tell them, like, listen, I strive to be 10 times better of a teacher than any teacher they ever had. And they love it. They absolutely just love the interaction that I give them. Because I tell them, I treat them like my own kids. And I show them love. And when I discipline, it's never personal. And I tell them, like, it's not personal, but, you know, I got rules that I have to have follow. If I have dysfunction, then it's an issue. The teacher that had my class before me, the kids were terrible. The kids was running down the hallway, bringing blankets to school. One kid bought a blow-up mattress, blew it up, and laid down to sleep. She didn't do nothing. All the administration, they was already like, oh my goodness, what is this black guy gonna do with all these kids? That's how they looked at me. And I went in there first day, was like, listen, this is how it's gonna be. And I had some kids try me. Of course, kids gonna try you, but I put them in their place quick. When they found out, listen, I made one of my rules. I made all the parents come to my parent night. I said, listen, you have to be here because you got to hear everything I'm gonna say to you. And I made all the parents sign this slip. If your child grades fall below a 70%, if I have to tell your kids more than once to do the same behavior, I would take their cellular device and keep it. Every parent signed it. We're like, no problem. And the kids was like, what? Then I talked to the kids. And I talk to kids like my own kids. So if I got to get at them, I'm going to get at them. But they think this is because the parent is there or the principal is there that I'm going to change. No change. No change. They get the same. And from that on, they know I was real. So, and plus I don't lie to them. I said, only promise I give, I don't lie. All right. So I love RE4. I had it on the Wii. Yeah. Oh man, listen, buddy, I had it on the GameCube. My daughter was like a little baby. She was in my arm. I was like this on the GameCube. Boy, I'm old school. Loved it, boy. I tell you. That's right, Shane. Absolutely. I listen. Good parents should hang around good parents. If I don't hang around dumb parents, I'd be like, I don't have the stomach for it. Yeah, man. Listen, you know what? You do need to get back in Splatoon 2, man. It is so dope. So I feel you, man. I love Splatoon myself. It's a blast. I'm all about it. Yeah. Oh, my man, Doug, they came into the building. Doug, Dad, run, Punky Gunda. I don't know why I like saying your whole name like that. Doug, Dad, run, Punky Gunda. Welcome to the stream, my brother. I'm glad you made it. Let me get you typed into the giveaway. All right, boom. Damn, good thing I clicked on YouTube because it didn't even give me my notification, man. Listen, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, man. It be like that sometimes. But I'm glad you made it, my brother. It's more of a teen game. I'm a teenager. After playing the game for a while, it feels as most of a strong teen game. Nothing sexual. I think the worst is cursing. Okay, all right. My issue with some of these games now, they're getting a little hypersexual. And I'm just like, I don't want my kids playing games. I think just too much. Like for instance, like my son Joseph is 14. And so I bought him Doom 2016. Ain't like it. It ain't too bad. I mean, it's a lot of blood and stuff like that, but it ain't overly bad. But he would never get Grand Theft Auto. He'd never get Cyberpunk. And he probably won't get to play The Last of Us 2. All that hunching. He said, oh, hell no. He said, look at this website, YA Play, all the pieces of games you want. Shh, don't tell Gaming Dad. Or don't tell me, buddy. Pop her bed with a strap, pencil. Okay, Polo High School and ATL, right? Not quite in the ATL. It's in Cedartown. Cedartown, Georgia, is probably about maybe 50 minutes northwest of Atlanta. It's about 50 minutes. One thing about Georgia is that everything is really far apart. So, 50 minutes is nothing to me. But if I was in Michigan, a 50-minute drive, I can go from the west side to the east side of Detroit in half an hour. But it's not like that down here. And the ATL is so big and convoluted. It's like crazy. You always say my name like that. Hey man, listen. I just like it. Doug Dan Run Pookie Gunda. Oh, first mature game at what age? I would probably say, oh man, I was playing games before the rating system. I'll tell you how long I've been playing. So I guess the first one was probably Mortal Kombat. Yeah, probably Mortal Kombat was the first one on the Sega Genesis. First game that showed me, I can't remember the first game that showed me some kind of nudity. It's been so long, but I was well into my 20s, so. But yeah, Mortal Kombat was like that. That was the game, like, oh my goodness, they got blood, it's coming out. That was nothing. Yeah, my issue is the games that, they got full blown sex, especially Cyberpunk, man. Cyberpunk, they be getting it in. He be, and it look crazy and weird because it's a computer image with like only one facial expression. You're like, that's so crazy. Oh man, I feel like blood. Games like Doom is more boys around. It's 14. Yeah, Cyberpunk is definitely, that's right. Cyberpunk is just not for kids, man. Cyberpunk nor GTA, even though like it's a lot of kids, a lot of young kids playing GTA, and this is my issue with GTA because GTA has such a I don't care attitude. Okay, I'm gonna get my car, I'm gonna run out everybody, I'm gonna get my gun out, I'm gonna shoot everybody up. Okay, the police come, I'm gonna shoot everybody. It just promotes such a level of violence. And, that's the reason why I ain't too much care for the older GTAs either. Like, I guess GTA 3, I think what system I played it on? I think I might have played that on the PSP. That might have been another, mature game. But yeah, this you just gotta be mindful of what you offer your children stuff, what you allow them to watch and see and play. Yeah, I'm an OG, buddy. First gaming system was called the Intellivision. That was my first gaming system. I had a ColecoVision and Intellivision. I had the ColecoVision with the Atari adapter, so you could play Atari 26 and 7800 games. And then the NES dropped, and that was like changed my life. Probably why I'm here doing this now is because of the NES. Super Mario Brothers. I like to steer away sexual games. I feel like it ruins video games. I agree. My thing is like, okay, when you get older, you can understand the emphasis of what they're trying to promote and how it adds value to certain things, especially within a movie. This is within a game. It's like really, it's like it doesn't have a place. You can still have some kind of experience, and you just don't have to like really go all the way there. Like, I think God of War, even though it wasn't done as raunchy, but remember if you remember the old school God of Wars, yeah, I remember them scenes where they're like, those go through Kratos, And Kratos, you kind of had some imagination of what was going on, but it wasn't so flamboyant and explosive in your face that you was like, oh my goodness, I got to deal with that. So, matter of fact, I love old school God of War. I can, to be honest, I wish they go back to the old school format. Matter of fact, let Ragnarok be in that old school format. I love it. It says, I would say Bully is the only thing I would let my kids play. Yeah, GTA, man. Listen, this is a whole different. That's a whole different beast. I agree with you on that. Right, listen, you kind of knew what happened back then, but it wasn't like I get to measure your penis size and Cyberpunk. Do you feel like a game can make an impression similar to a movie? Yes. A book? Yes. You know what? I'm taking my experience with this A Legend of Zelda. It again didn't have a whole bunch of dialogue, but had such an impression of the environment and how they did certain things. If you take a game like take the first Last of Us or the Uncharted's, those things have like really good stories. I'm trying to think of another game that's had like this a great story. You think like Metal Gear Solid 4. I mean, this games that had great. Metal Gear Solid 4 was really like playing a movie. You was really just like going through the steps. You playing the old Snake, going through the motions. I love that. Love Metal Gear Solid 4 is probably my favorite Metal Gear. Yeah, it's probably my favorite Metal Gear. Good question. Vic, boy, you telling you. Vic got him. Vic, man, you got to come back. Got to. I'm glad you came back this week. Hope you come back next week. All right. I'm going to get to my last section. Then we're going to get to our giveaway. And our last section is section, if I can get to it. Oh, man, I didn't make a screen for it. However, hey, my next section is, they call Forgotten Gems. And I made a screen for it, but I didn't load it up. So I don't have time to. Binge, man, you made it in time, my brother. What's going on, Binge? He said, what up, everybody? My movie game is the Uncharted series. Yes. Man, love the Uncharted series, man. I'm typing in Uncharted series. Riding Pookie Gunda. We got Binge in the building. 4206. All right. Binge made it to the wheel look kind of full tonight. Hey, man, don't forget, man, you guys are watching, man. I think last time I looked, we was at 18. We had 16 people. Hey, man, do me a favor, man. Just chime in and hit that like button, man. I really appreciate it. All right. So, the next series that I'm going to do, I'm trying to do every week, is called Forgotten Gems. A lot of times, man, there's so many games that came off of the Nintendo Switch. People forgot, like, people are, if anybody in the chat are day one Nintendo Switches, like you got your Nintendo Switch on the day it released, put a 1 in the chat for me. But if you are new to, like, if you've been in the Switch for the last maybe say 2 or 3 years, sometimes it was games that came out like week 1, that dropped when the system dropped. I think like, hey man, you gotta get. He said Supreme 98. He said done. Appreciate you, my brother. So even though I don't have a screen up for it, I'm just gonna go to my first. This is my first gem. I think that you gotta go back and replay. I hate that, man. All right, but I will tell you this here. This game came out probably a month after the Switch came out, and this is Graceful Explosion Machine. Super duper fun, dope. If you like shooters, if you're old school, like I'm an old school fan, I love flying shooting games. This kind of reminds me of the PlayStation has this game. On the PlayStation 4, when it launched with this game called Resogun. I would tell you, if you have a PS5, and you download Resogun. Resogun is a 2-player co. You can play by yourself, or it's a 2-player co-op. So you can, like, Like I have it on mine. If you have it on yours, we can online play together. But when I tell you, super duper fun. This game is in the same light. But it's just a little bit different, a little bit more colorful. Tough as nails, but super fun. You can spend hours playing this game. But Graceful Explosion Machine is definitely a hidden gem if you have not got a chance to play this game. I think it's $12.99. I think I wrote it's $12.99 on the eShop. But this came out when the Switch first dropped. It's definitely a game that you should be picking up. You should definitely be playing. Yes, but yeah, I would give it to you. Yeah, Biz. It's probably a more. Biz says it's like an R type game, and I agree. It's kind of like an R type game, but it's just a little bit more colorful. Definitely worth picking up. Got my Switch for me and my wife for the first time during quarantine. Surprised. I didn't get it before. Was waiting for the Pro like PS4. I agree. Listen, and you missed out on some good games. I'm gonna keep this section because I think it's a lot of people that's watching my videos who are not well versed in some games that was old. They be like, that game came out way back, but it was like super good. Like this is one of them, super duper good. Now my next game is it's a Nintendo property, but a lot of people haven't played. Even though it's sold like over 1 million, but I think a lot of people have not played this game, and I would tell you to try this next game out. It's one of my favorites. It is by the same people. It's by Platinum Games and Nintendo collaboration. It's Astro Chain. I hate that I created this screen and didn't switch it over. I thought I did, but Astro Chain is so good, man. This is one of them games. If you have not played it, it's worth it. It's by Platinum Games. It gives you the same kind of Bayonetta vibe, but it's a little bit different. Pretty good story, but dope combat, dope gameplay. I would tell you right now, it's been on sale before. I think I've seen it as low as $39.99. If you catch this bad boy on sale, if you catch this bad boy in the store at GameStop, pick it up. It's worth the pickup price, man. It's $59.99 right now on the eShop, but I would definitely buy this game. I would definitely buy me a physical copy of this game. This game is that good. It's no hiccups. Animation is good. I mean, you look at the game. You wouldn't think a game like this, and this is how it looks. You wouldn't think a game like this runs on the Nintendo Switch, but it runs phenomenally. So definitely. I would tell you pick this game up. This is one of those hidden gems that's on your Nintendo Switch. Let me get to some of these. So what was your first game on the Switch? Yeah, Vic, that's a good question, Vic. What was your first game? You say you bought it during quarantine. What was the first game that you bought on your Nintendo Switch? That's a dope question. I tell you, mine was Breath of the Wild. I bought Breath of the Wild. I bought 1-2 Switch. And I think I bought Super Bomberman. Those are my offerings, and I pretty much got them all. Let's see what we got. Is Astro Chain open world? No, it's more linear. It's more a linear experience, but it's good. I'm telling you, it is good. It is good. Definitely. You see, it came out back in 2019. Definitely worth the pick up. Oh, what did I just do that for? I'm tripping. Alright, let me put this back over here. Boop. I messed that all up. That's funny. Oh man, let me see if I can fix it. Alright, let me fix this real quick. I should have locked the screen, but I forgot. Let me fix it. Come on, get right. Mr. Can't get right. Boom. Alright. Putting this back down. Oh, alright. Sorry, I had to fix that real quick. Yeah, I don't think it's... Yeah, back to your question, Victor. I don't think it's open world, but it's super good. Definitely highly recommend it. Hey, I'm not going to lie. I like that. I like the Clubhouse game 51. I play it with my son. Yeah. Oh, listen, man. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I haven't played it a lot with my kids, and I probably need to. But all those games was on there. Games I grew up with when you had to play it like for real. So yeah. So Clubhouse games is definitely a worthy pickup, especially for $39.99. The price is right, and that game goes on sale quite often. That is one of those games that you know what I don't mind. I would have bought digitally. That's one of those games that, hey, you buy that game, you keep that game on your Switch. That's the one you say, all right, I don't got nothing to play. Bam, now I got tons of stuff to play. That's the one. This is the one that you justify a digital purchase. All right, good people. Y'all know it's that time. We gotta make that journey. I think I covered everything tonight. Let's see what time. Are we 2 hours and a half in? Let's go ahead and get to this giveaway. All my good people that's still in the stream, you know the wheel is on and popping. On and popping. Vic says, hey, my first game on the Switch was Pokemon Go Eevee. I grew up playing Pokemon Leaf, Green, and Fire Red, so I was a blast from the past for me. It was a blast from the past for me, and Mario Kart for my wife. All right. Y'all picked up some good games. You know what? Listen, I tried Pokemon. Listen, I'm old school. I had an original Game Boy, and I tried Pokemon on there, but I couldn't see what was the big phenomenon. I was like, and I quit. I hated that. I hated that quit because like my kids, especially my youngest, he that's his thing. He played Pokemon. He just bought the battle expansion. It's like, God almighty, too much money. So I need to buy Clubhouse games. I have the demo and played it a bit. Yeah, you know what's a demo I'm getting ready to play too is Little Nightmares. They got a demo for that game out there. Matter of fact, there's a demo for Graceful Explosion Machine too. So if you guys just wanted to just try it out, it's a demo for that game out there too. So my first game was Mario Kart. Got hooked. Got a hookup and play the MK8. Oh, okay, gotcha. Hey man, listen, I was a day one Switch guy, man. And I got a video. Like Gaming Dad should have happened really 4 years ago. Like we was gonna do the channel, and I got my first video all recorded, but I didn't have everything enough to kind of like really promote it. Like I was really like naive, and so. If you go back, if you look at my channel, my first video happened the night before the Switch came out. I did my very first video then. And then I went dormant for until the Switch Lite came out. Crazy, right? Do you have any merchandise? Yeah, I do. I have a store on Teespring, and I would typically advertise on my channel, but YouTube only allows you to advertise merchandise with Teespring when you get to 10,000 subscribers. So I'm marching there, man. I'm less than 2,500 away from 10,000. So I'm trying my best, man. If you guys can really help me by sharing my video, share it on Twitter, and share it on your social media sites, man. If you can do that for me, man, it'll get me the exposure I need to continue to move in that direction. Because yeah, you know what? But my wife is making "You Outta Here" shirts, and I typically wear it. I think I wore it last week. That shirt I had on that said "You Outta Here." My wife makes those shirts, so I think they're gonna be $20. I think that's the price she's gonna set. So I'll reach out, and when I get that all kind of squared away on how we're gonna be able to market that. But I would love to be able to promote whatever I can do to promote this channel, man. It's always been my dream to work for Nintendo. That was my dream when I was a kid. I always wanted to work for Nintendo. That's how much in love I fell with the company and the things they were doing, and I became a teacher. But God, when you start praying to God and you start aligning your thoughts and your dreams and wishes with Him, He will eventually get there to you. It took a long time, but you know what? He had to make sure it was the right time. So I'm very grateful in some form or fashion. I'm kind of working for Nintendo on the side. I'm like Nintendo's side chick. But I would love for this channel to grow and become big. And I promise I would never become arrogant or a butthole. Because some people are arrogant and are buttholes. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Looking for a dad hat. Hey, you know what? Listen. Hey, you know what? Listen, we can work on that. I mean, listen, I'm telling you, I'm putting it together, man. Is it's a hard process, Vic. I ain't gonna lie, man, because it's just me. I originally I thought my kids was gonna help me, but my kids was like, "Oh, okay, Dad, we ready." And then when they cannot do the work, they all scattered. Like, oh, I gotta play Splatoon and I gotta play Fortnite. You know, it just so Dad became, you know, with my multitude of jobs and coaching basketball and staying up late and editing. Like matter of fact, oh well, my kids gonna be mad at me now because I was supposed to leave out and go get some laundry detergent, but it's 11:17. I guess we ain't getting no laundry detergent tonight. Shout out to Vic, man. Let's see. When do you get memberships for YouTube? That would be cool. Listen, I just got qualified for membership for YouTube. I'm in the process. I've been setting it up slowly but surely. I just want to make sure that I can give out quality. That's the reason why I haven't like full blown it yet. I'm just getting it set up. I'm getting into because I want to be able to have a night with just my subscribers. I also want to be able to provide merchandise for just my subscribers. And giveaways for just my subscribers. I think if you get somebody that pays into a subscription, I think it should be definitely worth their money, and that's what I'm working on right now. Matter of fact, I think a lot of people that's watching me right now can help me. Just kind of give me an idea. What would you want out of a membership? If you're gonna pay for something that you feel like that was worthy, what would be some things that you would definitely want out of a YouTuber? Cause like me, I'm thinking it in my own head, but I bet money you guys got some great ideas that can really help me. So hey, my advice, if you have an idea for my membership, I would love it. I would welcome it. Please shoot me a message on Instagram at GamingDad3 or on Twitter at Gaming_Dad3. If you can do that, that'll be great. Just shoot me your ideas. I want to be able to offer something that's of value. That's the thing. It's like we pay how much for Netflix? $17-18. But you pay it because they give you great value. So if I'm going to do it, I want it to have great value. All right. Thanks, SOC. Said another one bites the dust. You know what? I can't even play that anymore. YouTube flagged my video from last week because I played Another One Bites the Dust. They flagged it. I said, "Oh man, I left my part. I love it, but Another One Bites the Dust." I love my dance, my Diddy dance. Like, take that. But yeah, so I got some other ones. I'm gonna try out tonight. Gaming Dad does it for the love, not for the money. That's true. And listen, and that's right. Listen, come on, Biz. I'm glad you said that because you know what the object is. Yes, I don't think it's no YouTuber that wouldn't want to make this their career. All right. And I believe I have a number in my head. If I was able to make this type of money, then it would allow me to quit my second job. I don't think I will ever quit being a teacher. I don't care if I hit the lotto. I wouldn't quit being a teacher. I might have to transfer and go somewhere else to teach, but I don't think I would never quit being a teacher because I love it. But I would like to be at a standpoint where I'm not working my second job. That was something me and my wife has sat down and talked about. I want to be able to just teach, come home, and just strictly work my YouTube or work the things that work my channel and have the subscriptions and the memberships and doing big things and being able to go off and travel and be able to bring the news right to you. Because I'm telling you, before COVID, your boy Gaming Dad was going to E3. I'm telling you, man, I paid my money. I bought my ticket. I even paid the extra money you have to pay so you can get like an extra day backstage with just the content creators. I paid for that. I was ready. So ready. I was like, man, this is my ticket. It's going to blow up my channel. And then COVID said, nope, sit down. Be humble. So it is what it is. So appreciate you, Ben. Hey, thanks, SP. SP got her controller. I'm so glad she got her controller. So, oh, cool. I love to support the channel like that. Okay, bet. So, hey, listen. So, if you guys, you know what, man, don't forget, man, just follow me and send me your message. Send me what would you want. That's a good question. I'm going to ask that next week. What would you want out of a membership for this channel? What would you feel like, hey, you know what, if I'm paying, let's say for hypothetical, if I'm going to pay $10 bucks a month or $5, I'll probably start it would be a $5 tier, a $10 tier, and probably a $20 tier. If I was paying these tiers, what would you expect out of a channel to give back to you? Because to me, it's like if I'm getting this money every month, I'm going to make sure that, hey, there's something worthy or something that you will want to come back and play. So, great question. Just want to support Gaming Dad. Such a cool dude with helpful content. Man, Vic, man, give Vic the hand clap, man. Vic, SOC, man, this and Binge, SP, man, you know what, everybody else, I know AST, she's really supportive. And you know what, listen, man, I really draw a connection to all of you guys. Believe it or not, man, this is really like therapy to me. I love this here. This is like, man, I was talking to my mentor probably last week, and my mentor, he worked in education, worked in higher ed, was you know president of school organizations, all that good stuff, and then he just went cold turkey. He just quit. Just quit cold turkey. And you know what he started doing? He started building things with his hands, from tables to decks, and now he in such high demand. And you know what? We talk about just being able to have that level of freedom to be able to do the things that you want to do, that you're passionate about. And I've always dreamed and wanted that. And so God has given me a heart to give, and God has given me a heart to be kind to people. I would never ever get to a point where I was just making so much money that I would just want to be a butthole to people. Because that don't get you nowhere. You kill your blessings when you be mean to people. I want people to be happy. I want them to come to my set. I love the fact that I can give out $10 in eShop money, and y'all guys come here and get an opportunity to make yourself happy or to entertain yourself. That's a blessing. To give is a blessing, because eventually God gonna take care of me, man. So if you guys keep praying for me, man, this channel will be big, and I promise you. I'm looking at this camera. I promise you, I will stay the same. I would not change or no flinch, because now you're my character. I'm 45 years old. I'm not changing. You know what? Now, true enough, if I started making some money, all right, my address might change. My car might change. But I'm not going to change. Nope. All right. Appreciate you, Vic. Said, I keep coming back because Gaming Dad in the community is the best. Yeah, listen, we do got a dope community. It ain't a bunch of us yet, but we got a dope community, man. Everybody in here, man, from Run Buki Ganda, the Cool Breeze, Junior, SOC, AST, SP. Oh, you listen, man. All good people. That subscribe button is very important. Listen, SP, it is. It is. Let me tell you the great thing that has been a blessing. You know what? I remember right before, it's been about a little over a month when I was like, it was like coming in. I was right before I was hitting 7,000. I was like really, really close. And then I pushed over 7,000 during the stream. But you know, I've jumped 500 since then. That's about a little over a month, which has been great, because I haven't jumped that high of a jump since I first started. Cause I remember when I first started YouTubing, when those first like couple of weeks of having the switch light, matter of fact, them first maybe 5 days of having the switch light, I had one day, man, I jumped like 1,000 subscribers. It blew my mind. It was like, oh my goodness. But I had so many people that asked me to play so many games, and luckily I had a lot of games already. I was playing games. You know what? If you go back and look at them early videos, it's crazy. But I loved it. You know, the good part about it rather, is that my wife understood that I loved it, and she didn't like try to get upset because I would spend a lot of time making videos. She just knew that, hey, I loved it, and she wanted to support that. And so, shout out to my wife. She's a good woman. She the best. I agree, Brian. I knew, but I feel like I'm chilling with the homies. Right. That's the experience you're supposed to have. Vic, that is the experience you're supposed to have. That's the reason why, as they start to grow, it's going to be important that I start a membership because you know what? Because as we have a membership, then we start to really develop as a family, and you know what? And that's how I like to see people that I'm spending time with. It's more than just me providing the news. It's like we kicking it about games that we love. We love this is what we love. This provides so much entertainment. I know, man. I talk a lot, but yeah, you are definitely the homie, Vic. Yeah, Vic, you are definitely the homie. CMG is definitely the homie. Hope that things get back to normal. Yeah, man. I hope things get back to normal, man. I really, really hope that we are in a position where E3 is somewhat similar. That's the part that's going to scare me. Because I don't think this year's E3 is going to be what we need it to be. I think they're going to try to just really hold on to the digital format and try to make money that way. But I don't think that, people want to be around other people. So... Oh, thanks, SP. Let's hope E3 happens out this year. I tell you, listen, if E3 happens and they allow content creators or people to be able to go to E3, your boy's going. And I'm considering, depending on how they do PAX East, if PAX East has something where allows me to go out there and report some news, I might make it to PAX East. The only thing about it, at every event like this here, my kids be like, "Oh, Daddy, can I go?" But it's like, man, you like when I was going to E3, I wasn't taking anybody. As much as I love my wife to death, I wasn't taking my wife because, my wife has a bad ankle, and so I would have to really be considerate of her ankle and the amount of walking. And I wasn't coming to vacay. I was coming to work. I was like, I'm coming to work. I had bought my backpack. I had my laptop. I had everything ready to go. I was like, I'm ready. I'm going to go out there and edit. Video. Live stream video. I was going to blast people with content. It was just going to be me. And it didn't happen. But that's what really is not going to happen. It's just, I got to wait a little bit. But people like SP said it earlier, man, that subscribe button is so important. You guys share my content is important. I think, because more people that gets the opportunity to see what we're doing, they see like, hey, man, this is, we're just not watching this jerk, Because, I've watched them. Hold on, let me say it back. I have, and I continue to watch people who are sometimes really, really jerks. I mean, like, dude, if you wasn't on YouTube, if I saw you in person, I'd probably knock you out. Those kind of people. You're like, but I'm just here for the news, So you kind of deal with the stuff you deal with, and you for the news. I hate watching live reaction videos with some people. I'm not gonna say no names because they run their mouth through the whole thing. It's like you can't hear. It's like, oh man, would you shut up? I want to hear. Okay, I'm getting my rant. All right. We got 19 people watching. Hey, don't forget, let's get I don't know how many likes we got, but hey, at least get 19 likes. Let's enjoy the fact that if it wasn't for Gaming Dad, I wouldn't be looking forward to Monday nights and the meeting up. Hey, listen, Vic, man, that's how I feel. I'm like, man, I had to reschedule. I think it wasn't last week, the week before last, because I had a basketball game, and I couldn't. They had rescheduled the basketball game because usually basketball games are never on Monday, but we had to cancel one because of COVID, and so they rescheduled it on a Monday, and I could not miss for my show, so I had to just make it happen. But by making that happen, I had to reschedule. But it ate at me. I'm coaching basketball, like, man, I should be gaming, dabbing it up with my people, but work is work. So them things happen. Appreciate that, Vic, man. Hey, CMG, man, listen. It's all real. It's no fluff. Sir Dandu made it back to the stream. I appreciate you. So I need that E3 spin. Listen, this is a good question. Has anybody in the chat been to E3? I don't know if you guys remember. It was one year with E3. They canceled E3. It was strictly like for the higher ups, but they canceled it to the public. It was like they just canceled it. And so one company came over and took it over. They had a thing in LA. It was called E for All. And so it was like it was opening it up to the whole mass public. And so me and my wife, when I was in college, we went out to there. We went out and I got video of that where I'm playing the Wii and playing Smash Brothers for the first time, playing Smash Brothers before it came out. Smash Brothers Brawl. Had a good time, loved it. So, oh, you made it back, TS Nintendo Gamer. I know you be dipping out on me. I'm glad you're back, my brother. CMG. Got to go, but caught COVID. Oh, man. Dang. I hate that for you, my brother. Yeah, that dude sucks. Big time. Well, Angry J. Who's Angry J? You know what? Listen, ATS Nintendo Gamer. I'm going to provide you some advice. My wife had COVID. My son had COVID. I believe I had COVID. I ain't gonna lie to you, but every test I took came back negative. Keep yourself hydrated. Make sure the key vitamins you need to take. A, C, D, A. A, C, D, A. Make sure you get those 4 inside you. You need zinc, and one a lot of people don't talk about is psyllium. Psyllium is spelled SELENIUM. Psyllium. Psyllium is great for cell regeneration, and so as that COVID tries to break down those cells, the psyllium helps rebuild them. The vitamin D is important because the vitamin D helps protects and coats the cell, so the COVID-19 can manipulate itself, or other viruses manipulate themselves inside those cells. Because that's what COVID-19 wants to do. It wants to reproduce itself in the multiple copies inside your fluid and your lung areas, and so that's how it really kills you. So definitely, man, we are rooting for you, man. But those are the vitamins I would tell you to go to Walmart tomorrow and make sure you get. They might not have the psyllium. You might have to order the psyllium on Amazon, but everything else you should be able to get at Walmart. But I hope things get better for you, my brother. I don't play around with coaching. I'm all about defense, playing tough. Hey, listen, CMG, I'm the same way, man. Listen, but I mean, I deal with these soft kids, man, who get emotional. I deal with emotional kids, man, who can't take. You know what? They grow up without a father figure, and so they deal with they run to people like me who give it to them straight, no chaser. And you know what? They don't know how to deal with that. So you know what? They get squeamish and they get mad. They get frustrated, want to pout. But I don't play no games with them. You can't play no games with them. You gotta be straight up. But at the end of the day, they learn to respect that. And you know what? I wish. Okay, I'm not gonna get into that. But I wish more people did the same thing I did. Yeah, gotta wash them hands. Gotta keep them hands washed. Keep that hand sanitizer around you. You know what? That's about all you can really do, man. You can. I think eventually, if you catch it, you just gotta make sure. I would tell you right now, take care of your body now. Don't wait till you catch COVID. Take care of your body now. Make sure you're doing exercises, making sure that you doing things to keep the blood flowing. You keeping yourself. You watching what you eat. You make sure your digestive system is flushed. You know what? If you need to take you an X-Lax, I can't say it, an enema, or whatever you need to do to get your digestives flowing. You add some greens to your diet. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Matter of fact, listen, I'm gonna show y'all. I don't know if y'all heard of Dr. Sebi, but this particular is a natural vitamin. Let's see if I can get it to the screen. I don't know if you can't see it. Ooh. All right, there it is. Hey, man, this stuff right here, if you can write it down, will help your digestive system flow naturally. It's not like, you got this big old explosion. It just get things to moving in a nice, smooth way. And before you know it, you having bowel movements just like you supposed to. You supposed to eat, and then after you eat, you supposed to whoop, come on out. And so if it's stacking up, it's not flowing right. So you need to get that in your system. I got some other stuff too. Gaming day. I mean, I'm 45. I want to be around. I want to see my great grandkids, not just my grandkids. I want to see my great grandkids. So to do that, I got to take care of my body. All right, good people. Y'all know how we do, and how will we do it for? We do it for the kids. It's that time, good people. It's that time. So let's go ahead and hit this wheel. Boop. Let's see who's the first one to get up out of here. Dang, Frankie J off the muscle. Frankie J's bit the bullet. Oh, CMG. You lose. Bye. It was nice playing though. Oh, dang, RYYT. But you out of here. Oh, Geeky. You lose. Geeky lost. She up out of here. Uh-oh, Daniel. It's the way he says you. It's so funny, man. I can't stop laughing. I just can't stop. It's too funny. I'm so mad I can't play my jam, man. I'm so mad. I had to put it at the bottom. I couldn't play it no more. I said, man, I can't play my jam no more. I got a couple other ones I can't play. But you know, it is what it is. Alright. Next one down. Let's go. No, not Benj. You lose. Benj is out of here. Oh, that's right. That's right. Your name is Daniel. Oh, he said. Oh, man, this is too funny. You got to have a custom jam. You right. You right. I gotta either get one or make one. I gotta work on that. You right, Vic. Ha! The parents are on the same page. Yeah, that's true. That is true, TS Gamer. When there's conflict. Alright. CMG already bit the bullet. Golly, off the muscle. Oh, that's not me. Oh man. I know, listen, I can't play it. YouTube flagged my video last week for playing it. I was so mad. I was like, man, what? I said, I've been playing that bad boy. They sure enough flagged me. I was like, golly. Another one. I guess I bit the dust this time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, TS. Oh, but you out of here. Oh, man. He said, ooh, thank God it's not me. Well, it is you this time. Bye. Oh, one of my students, Peyton Bell, he out of here. Oh, man, listen, I gotta get Peyton Bell the horn, though. Where my horn at? There it is. But you out of here. All right, who up next? Oh, Holly Pinky. But you out of here. Shout out to Holly Pinky, representing the UK in the building. Oh man, T.S. the kid said no. He said like on Metal Gear, Snake. No. This is massive. Right, right. It is. I'm telling you, so many people on this bad boy. Doug, run, booby ganda! Doing homework while on the stream. Alright, Sir Dan Dude. Got you. We got some legends and then bit the dust early in the game. Oh, Supreme 98. Oh man, so early. I know, man, Doug, so early. Dang, Oliver. You lose. Oliver, out of here. Oh, that's so funny, man. Oh man, hold on, listen. You gotta listen to how you say it. Watch this, watch this. Hold on. Hold on. Shh, 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 shh. Listen, it's the name that I would tear up if I said it out loud for real. I'm sorry, man. Charge it to my heart. Charge it to my head, not to my heart. But you out of here. Peace. Ooh, oh, that KJ. KJ is out of here. Oh, you know what? Listen, I just noticed this here. I gotta kill this little. Let me kill that real quick. I forgot that was up. Alright, see, hold on, see. There we go. I had the wrong one playing all the time. Alright. Solid to announce my Mortal Kombat. Fight. Luke Kane. You lose. That's so funny. Alright. Here you go. Oh, not SP. You lose. Oh, man. So funny. Hey, SP, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Oh man. Oh. Hey, listen, hold on. Steve M, you and them Packers. Listen, that was bad. I'm sorry, Steve. I'm sorry. Oh man. Oh, Milo. But you out of here. Hope you're doing some homework. Oh, they gave it to AST. Oh, not my girl AST. But you out of here. You lose. All right. The wheel is marching on down. Oh, Daniel Stafford. You lose. Oh, my son. Peace out, Tyler. Gave me that, shows no love to the kids. No love. Oh, not Shane, man. I'm gonna give Shane a hand clap one time. We're gonna give it up to Shane, man. Thanks for coming out, man. Becoming a subscriber, man. Definitely come back, man. Hang out with us. We had a good time with you tonight. All right. The wheel is getting smaller. Oh, Neo. You lose. Oh, man. Never gets old, man. not Vic. Oh, Vic. Oh. But you out of here, Vic. God the almighty. Low P Gax. Right. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. As soon as you said that, you was out. Gotta believe. Gotta believe. Sir Dan dude.
You lose.
The bad part about it, just say you lose and then they clap afterwards. Oh, now my boy 90s representing Twitch. Oh, that Cool Breeze Jr. That's so funny. Oh, man, Cool Breeze. Listen, both of them were still in the final 6. It might come home to the Cool Breeze family tonight. It sure won't. They went back to back. I should have had Drake on deck. We're going back to back. But you out of here. You and your son. Back to back. Got nobody. We're down to the last 4 good people. We got Melissa, one of my track students. We got Ralph from Search of Life Clothing. We got SOC. We got Sean Noble representing Facebook. Still hanging up in here. Let's go. Who the next? Oh, Melissa. Get you out of here. All right, last 3. Let's go. Oh, that SOC. Woo. Man, that's tough. All right, good people. We got 2 left. Sean Noble. Represent Facebook. Got the blue on. Ralph in the red. Source of Life Clothing. Check out his clothing line. Source of Light. Sourceoflight.com. He said your money was on SOC, but SOC had to bounce. Right, the whole Breeze family. Let's get caught up in these comments. I'm sorry, so that came for the stream and had fun. See y'all next week. Peace out. Hey man, good. Had a good time with you tonight, Vic. Cool Breeze Jr. still in it. SOC. And listen, it's right. You should have been straight jinx though. Then you jinx SOC. Then you gonna say, "Oh man," he said, "Oh, here we go." All right, good people. All right, here you go. Drum roll, please. Oh my goodness, and Ralph. Ralph is our loser, and our winner is Mr. Sean Noble. Mr. Sean Noble. I thought I had a winning sign besides that one. Oh, let me see something, good people. I thought I had a winning sound. Is it this one?
Winner.
No, I thought I won better than that one. God almighty. But yeah, give it up to Sean, man. I hate that I don't have that one on deck. But we'll give them the kids. Shout out to Sean Noble. Hey, man, Sean, all you gotta do, man, follow me on, if you're still watching this evening, all you do is follow me on Instagram or on, matter of fact, you can show me you shoot me a message on Facebook, Instagram, or on Twitter. Instagram, I am Gaming Dad. Gaming Dad 3 on Instagram. On Twitter, I'm Gaming_Dad 3 on Twitter. And on Facebook, you can either follow me at DJ Dave Reed. That's probably the preferred. But Gaming Dad is also on Facebook. If you're looking for, I have a group, a gaming group. It's probably about 800 strong right now. On on Facebook called Gamers United. You look up Gamers United, you'll know it's the one because they got all the systems on there. So you got the green for Xbox, the red for Nintendo, the blue for PlayStation. You'll see that flag and come out and support and be a part. All right, so hey Sean, all you do is reach out to me. I hope you go back and watch this video. We'll give you 2 weeks, or if not, we'll give your prize back out. All right, good people. Hey, don't forget, man, throughout the week, be thinking of ways you as a subscriber, what were things you want to, you want some of the things that you would expect out of a YouTuber you subscribe to. I would love to know your comments, leaving messages on various sites. Like I said before, if you feel like you want to do an email, hey, you can reach me at gamingdad333@gmail.com. You can see me an email directly. I would love to hear you guys' advice. I know somebody else was talking about earlier about providing me some advice on some show ideas. Hey, man, listen, I'm up for anything if I think it's worthy enough to be put on the channel. I just like to keep it PG and quite chill, but I definitely want to grow the channel. So, hey, man, shout out to everybody that came in tonight, from Vic to Benj to TS Nintendo Gamer to Sir Dan Dude. We got the Cool Breeze family. We got Doug, Dan, Ron, Pookie Gunda, CMG, SP, the Smith family. Who else we got up in here? SOC. Supreme 98. I know it. My man Shane, man. Thanks, Shane, for hanging out with us, man. I hope you come out next week. RYYT. The homie Ralph. Let's see who else I can get up in here. Hope you guys hit the like button. AST. Steve M. My man Oliver. New guy with the name I can't pronounce. But, bro, I gave you a shout out again. I'm just going through the check. 90s Misfit. Peanut Butter Jelly Time. Where you at? Where you at? Oh, listen, I'm kind of upset. I had somebody that I did not get. CK said after seeing your after seeing your video with Doom on the Switch Lite, I knew I had to get it. Do you still play? Dang, CK, my bad. I hate that I didn't get to you, Melissa, because I would have answered that question. But I'm playing Doom Eternal right now. But my son is playing Doom. But the best the online experience on the Doom 2016. I mean 2000. Whatever the first Doom on the Switch, is still pretty good. All right, if I forget to announce you, my son Tyler, Holly Pinky. If I forgot to announce you at the end, charge it to my head, out to my heart. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. This is your boy Gaming Dad, and I end my video like I always do, as I get ready to end it right